Hello, everybody. It's Wes with Aurawest Tarot. Today we're going to be doing Person in Your Mind, the repeat. Yes, we'll be doing that. For this video, it's essentially the same format as the last one. We're going to be looking at a romantic interest of yours. And the reason I'm redoing this video is because I wasn't really connecting with the cards the last time, unfortunately. So maybe some people got the message, others didn't. It was kind of a 50-50 on that one. But hopefully today is going to be a little bit better. So these are going to be an alternative storyline. Well, it'll be the same storyline really, but we'll just see what comes out. Different messages. I like to kind of do my readings kind of apart from each other to see how things develop. But you know what? I did say I was going to repeat this video, so that's what we're doing today. Alright, so hopefully if you didn't resonate with it last time, maybe today you will. We'll see what comes out. I'm hoping the messages will be a bit more clear and easier to understand. Alright, it's 1:52 p.m. for me right now doing this reading. So for those of you working right now, sucks to be you, sorry. But hopefully you'll join me later. Alright, the timestamps for this particular video will be obviously added at the end of the video. Alright. There has been some comments constantly about captions or whatever for the video. I didn't realize, and I'm sorry for anyone that was asking for them, I kind of realized that I actually had to go into the video settings and enable what language for YouTube to kind of scan through the video, and I didn't do that in like the last two videos, so it never did any captions. So sorry about that, because I kind of assumed YouTube would just default to English language, but it doesn't, turns out. So I'll do that for this video. So for those of you who want captions, it'll be for this video, right? As per usual, the Zodiac roster will be in the description of this video, as well as a warning and disclaimer for those of you that, you know, are watching this or going to be watching this. If you're easily triggered, or, you know, you're kind of sensitive around relationship topics, perhaps you're in a difficult connection or something like that, this may not be the video for you. Sometimes I am a little bit sarcastic, a little blunt, a little ridiculous, and some people like that and other people don't. That's perfectly okay, but I don't want to hear the comments. People, it's got certain individuals that just can't hold their mouth and they go into these hateful spells and stuff like that. We don't need that in tarot. Please, please, please keep it to yourself. If you don't like the video, just go and watch someone else. There's plenty of tarot readers to choose from. I get paid peanuts pretty much to do this. So, you know, like I said, let's just keep it positive for tarot. And for those of you that do leave kind comments, very supportive of the channel, I appreciate you as always. I love the comments. I do read the comments. And there's a couple people from time to time that email me. I'm appreciative of that too. Alright. So for this particular reading, we're going to be doing our air signs first. So we'll be doing Libra, Leo, Taurus, and then Cancer for the first rotation. The second one will be Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpio. And the last rotation will be Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, and Pisces. Alright, unfortunately, if your sign is last, you can always just come back. Like I said, we'll add some timestamps at the end. Furthermore, the core cards, that includes the pages, knights, queens, and kings, will be considered energies for this video, and typically not people, unless there's like a very rare exception where I might consider it a person. And last thing, if you'd like to get a hold of me, you can definitely do that. Just go to the About Me section of Aurawest Tarot channel page, the YouTube channel page, and you'll see my email address there. Please keep it to tarot-related things. If you want a personal reading, you can also inquire about that. I'll send you a pricing matrix and kind of how I'll break that down. And I think that's about it. And once again, thank you for anyone that's joining in the chat or anyone that wants to watch. Appreciate your time. Zaina, looks like you're a Scorpio. You put a Scorpio there. Or Scorpion. Good to see you. Audrey W, glad to see you. I know you watch my videos a lot. I can't see your name. Archelia. I don't know if I butchered that. I'm sorry if I did. Hello, love your readings. Great. I'm happy to hear that. KG, you're dope. Awesome, thank you. And Y. Livia, I think it's Livia. Glad to see you again. Alright. Oh, unicorn. Yes, love unicorns. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, folks, let's get started here. We do have some incense. We do have some candles, so I think the vibe is right. We'll just see what's going on. I think the moon is exiting Cancer, so I don't know. Hopefully these readings will straighten out a little bit. We'll just see what happens. I'll just be using my standard decks today. I do need to get some new tarot decks because these are starting to break down. When you read tarot, you'll probably go through a deck every 2 months. You know, at least like I do. I have to replace these decks constantly. So probably need to go and get some new decks. But I'm hoping for this video though, I guess, hold together. Alright, we're gonna get started here in just a second here. Just getting some quick shuffles going on for the secondary deck. I shuffled the primary deck, but not the secondary. I literally just bought this deck, like literally, I think it was about 3 months ago, and it's already pretty much on its last legs. Pretty sad. Both this one and the standard, Gilded Standard and Royal. So I'm gonna have to replace both those decks. So that's about $60 out the bank. Wonderful, but you know, can't have too many tarot decks. All right. Alrighty, let's get started here. So I'll be starting with our zodiac sign, the zodiac sign of Libra. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Libra, this reading may apply to you. Alright, let me check the time here. Libra! Alright, let's get started with your reading. Get right on into it. So about the person that's most on our Libra's mind. Potential romantic interest for our Libras, please. Want to know how this person feels towards the zodiac sign of Libra. 2 cards. So we have Libra energy showing with the 2 of Swords in the reverse, and we have the 7 of Wands. It's not bad. It kind of, well, it's not great actually. It kind of suggests here, Libra, somebody that's indecision about something. They seem to be a little bit guarded for whatever reason. I don't know why. Clarify the 2 of Swords in reverse. What do we need to know about that? Why is that showing up in their feelings? 6 of Cups. So something from the past, which once again doesn't tell us anything. Fuck. That does not help. Wheel of Fortune showing up. Whippy! Tell me more about 6 of Cups. What do I need to know about that? That does not ask or answer the question. I need to know more about that. Fuck me, Wheel of Fortune shows up, but it's reversed now. That's kind of rotated the deck. How did that? How did that come out again? Whatever. I'm not gonna question it. It's just what it is. That still doesn't answer the question, though. That's ridiculous. I don't know what this is talking about here, Libra. I'm just gonna tell you the best that I can tell you because I'm just keep drawing cards, and it's just kind of telling me something. I think I saw a super chat there. Where's that? Oh, Kit's Cards is back again. $20. She's pretty much sponsoring like every video. It's ridiculous. Thank you, Kit's Cards. I appreciate that. Everyone always, like I said, please always give some love to Kit's Cards. She's pretty much sponsored a lot of the videos. It's very kind and generous of her to do that. You don't have to do that, Kit's Cards. I really appreciate it, though. Thank you so much, though. All right. But Libra... so I'm going to tell you right off the bat here. Initial feelings for this person. Let's just recap it here because I kind of lost my train of thought here. 2 of Swords in reverse, going to 6 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, suggesting that this is something that didn't go favorably to this person. In other words, that there was probably something that they wanted to transpire that didn't actually happen. It seems to be something that's lingering. This could be resulting around the equal give and take around you, or the memories. Six of Cups is actually not a bad card. It is a past card, but it can talk about just good times, and it can also be just like acting like a child. You guys having innocent times with each other. What does that mean? If you're an adult, it could just be having a good time with somebody, being playful, kind of like being horsing around type thing. It's not always bad, you know. It does kind of get the wrap up like a past energy type thing, or it can even talk about gossip in some cases and stuff like that. But we're not gonna go into that. But for whatever reason, this person seems to be thinking about something around that. I try to clarify it to figure out maybe more about what it might be about. It doesn't seem to want to tell me. Okay, this person's reflecting on something in the past. We have Seven of Wands here, so we have Leo energy. I don't know what that's about. So this energy is not negative, but it's not, I mean, positive either. It's neutral. It just suggests this person's thinking about something that didn't go the way they wanted it to. Why? I have no idea. Tell me more about Seven of Wands. Why is that showing in their feelings? Person that's most on Libra's mind. Want to know more about the Seven of Wands. Lovers in reverse. What the fuck? What is that about? This is a potential here, Libra, for someone that could potentially have. Okay, I'm just kind of laying in some possibilities here. There's a degree that this person could have some type of jealousy to them. Um, Somebody that's reminiscing about the past that could be a little bit butthurt or defensive and stuff like that. The lovers in reverse can talk about relationship warfare to a degree, right? So this would probably most likely apply and be suitable to someone that might have some jealous tendencies to them, want to know where you're at, what you're doing, who you're associating with, you know, ask kind of probing questions like that. Um, if it's not that, I mean, to be honest, I really couldn't tell you. We'll have to see what else the reading shows because it doesn't really make sense unless you dated this person. If you have interacted and this has been an on and off kind of situation, that would make sense too. Because what it could also suggest is that this person reflecting and reminiscing about how things used to be with you and things that didn't go to plan. In other words, that no matter how hard they tried to make something work with you, there was obstacles, roadblocks, or issues that got in the way. And therefore things fell out. It could also be a degree of speculation around if you separated that this person felt that you were going with somebody else and they got fucking annoyed about that. I mean, there's whatever. I feel like I'm gonna be here all day, so let's just move on. I don't want to spend too much time on this. A little bit more easier to understand than last time, but still kind of a little confusing. All right, tell me about the person that's most on our Libra's mind. Romantic interest of our Libras, please. We want to know the person that's showing up in this reading, how they see Libra currently. I just need one card, please. One. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I think things are up in the air a little bit. Tell me more. Actually, give me two cards for each pentacle. So this person, whoever they are, we got Seven of Cups. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So we have Scorpio, Taurus energy, and we also have Capricorn energy with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And I just want to catch you up here. We also have Leo with the Seven of Wands, and we have Gemini with the Lovers in reverse, Libra, Scorpio, and fixed sign energy. This person, how they see you, essentially feels that things are up in the air. There's a degree of confusion, which the Seven of Cups can directly talk about. Shiny object syndrome. Oftentimes, this pairing with the Seven of Cups going to Two of Pentacles in reverse suggests serious confusion. Okay, so this person may not really know where you stand on certain issues or topics or problems or things that might be important to them, maybe not to you. I don't know. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I've talked about this card extensively for God knows how long in multiple tarot readings. It's oftentimes a bad harvest, bad fortune. You know, sometimes the crop grows good, you get a good yield, and other times you don't. Bummer. You know, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse can also talk about, you know, re-engaging in behaviors or past patterns that don't yield good results, but doing them over again. Why would somebody do that? I have no fucking idea. But, you know, certain people do. They just do. And this person seems to be seeing the situation like that. It's like this reading is just bleeding. It's not bad, but it's not good. This person seems to be stuck about some grievance problem or issue about something from the past. Jealousy could be an issue here. Could they still interact with you? Sure. Could this person still be your bud? Maybe. But it's like they're holding a kind of a grudge a little bit here. I don't know what that's about. Not interested. Not interested. So about the person that's most on our Libra's mind, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Libras only. Like to know the person that's showing up in this reading. Romantic interest of Libra. What is their near future intentions towards Libra? 2 cards. So we have Devil in reverse and the Ace of Swords upright. Tell me more about the Devil in reverse. Immediately. The Ace of Wands? How did I know? Sounds like this person's gonna try and come approach you, Libra, as I'm a peach. You probably remember me when I was that bastard that was probably annoying your cell phone, blowing up, you know, at 12 o'clock at night, just trying to get you out of bed so you could conversate with me. Unfortunately, this spells directly, hey boo, what do you want to talk or fuck? I don't know, this sounds like a, this sounds like a startup energy here. Somebody, and once again, let's not get like ahead of ourselves here, Libra. It doesn't necessarily mean to say that, like, you know, if this is a person that you're on and off with, it could just be a startup energy again. In other words, like, let's just hang out, have fun, catch up type thing. But really, I think this person, you know, just remember, this is the dick card in tarot. At least how I read it. According to Tyler Terry, he reads it like that too. And that could suggest somebody that's, you know, wanting to be frisky with you. Ace of Swords can just be an opportunity to clear the palate. Like, let's just talk about things, you know, clear the air, blah, blah, blah. That Tinder profile had nothing to do with me. I was not on there. Somebody else made it. I know I was on Bumble, but that wasn't me either. I mean, somebody else did it. I don't know what you're talking about. Eat your pizza. I paid for it. I don't know. Libra. This could, like I said, be a potential for someone to reach out to you. So it is favorable to you in that, okay? But prior to all this person's very confused or fixated on something. Jealousy or fixation, definitely a high potential here. What about? Couldn't tell you. Try to clarify. It's not telling me. It's just giving me vague kind of things. Sometimes I just know. I can kind of pinpoint, I think, where it's going. Other times I can't. This is one of those situations I can't. Anyways, Libra, that's what I got for you. I gotta move on. I don't want to make this a 4-hour. I'm trying to actually keep it under 3 hours today. Okay, because I already did person in your mind. But this is the makeup reading. So hopefully you got something out of that. We're gonna go to our Leos next. So if you are a tiger, lion, or of the feline cat species of some sort, then yes, your reading is being done next. Fire signs, love ya. WD, good to see you. Shaw 11, hi, good to see you too. Misty Williams, Shaniva Wilson. Aries has not been done yet, unfortunately. And just want to remind you, if you'd like to know when your sign is going to be read, you can click the description of this video. It'll show you the drop down. There's all the zodiacs I listed there for the Zodiac Rotation for those that are joining us, all right? And once again, timestamps will be at the end of the video. You can come back. You don't have to watch the rest of the signs if you don't want to wait for your sign to be read. That's perfectly okay. But please, folks, at least remember to leave Old West a like if you could. It really does kind of help the video. Or subscribe. That's even better. Alright, we're going to go into our Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Leos next. Hope everyone's having a great day. Alright, Leo, let's do this. Tell me about the person that's most on Leo's mind. Collective of Leo, please. Zodiac sign of Leo. Romantic interest is what we're interested in. Want to know how this person feels towards our Leos, aspiring Leos that would like to date this person potentially. Who is this person and how do they feel towards Leo, collective of Leo? 2 cards. Ugh. So we got the King of Wands in reverse showing up here. And 6 of Swords in reverse. Alright. So I kind of treat the Kings as, I think it's Austin's Tarot kind of does the same way. I kind of treat them as fixed signs. So it'd be Leo energy, but you can kind of treat it whatever energy you want. And we have Aquarius with the 6 of Swords in reverse. Alright. Tell me more about the King of Wands in reverse. What do we need to know about that? Who is this person? Are they a dick or are they a saint? Let's find out. Warning! Warning! Whoa. That was not expected, I'll be honest. Sounds like today is going to be a reading for psychopaths, potentially. This person, too, just like Libra's reading, could potentially have some degree of jealous behavior. Let me explain, because I'll get comments about it. The King of Wands in reverse is a bastard card. At least at Aurawest Tarot, it's a real bastard. This card unfortunately describes somebody that could have anger management issues. Oh, thank you, Kids Cards. I appreciate that. $20 again. Jesus. She's always sponsoring these videos. So for everyone that's wondering, Kids Cards sponsoring the video today. I'll leave a link, obviously, or a post for her channel. Anyone that's watching this in the future, please check her channel out, Kids Cards. All right, I'll leave some information for you to get in contact with her. She's really, she's a great reader. She does a lot more tarot than I do. She knows the cards a lot better than I do. So please check her out. All right, thank you, Kids Cards. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. All right, so back to the reading here for our Leos. All right, King of Wands in reverse. Just hear me out again. Okay. The problem when the king is reversed here is it suggests it's Wands energy, and Wands energy describes passion, fashion, lust, love, sex, things that oftentimes, a lot of the things we all gravitate towards, the excitement of life. Problem is that when the king is upright, it's taking a picture of a king that is oftentimes will fight, be fierce towards somebody, love, care, want to basically involve themselves in that situation. It's flighty energy, but when the king sees fit, he'll stay with his love type thing. If you find somebody that really piques his interest, in other words, this is a female or a male, whatever gender you are, that captivates them, they'll fight for it. They'll stick around for it. But when they get bored, they get out. All right, that's the negative side of the King of Wands. But when it's reversed, we have an escalation of that. This is the king that oftentimes can't tell up from down. It's a king that 1 minute is, you can, on a Monday might love you, on a Tuesday might hate you, and on a Wednesday might want nothing to do with you. And just bounce out forever. It's a problematic king. We'll also talk about anger problems, jealousy, territorial behavior, qualities that people don't typically want to deal with in romantic settings. It's a nasty side. It can have a nasty tongue. And unfortunately, it's going to 2 of Cups. Okay, a card that can generally talk about that's favorable for people coming together, that are trying to suit each other and figure out if they want to date each other. So this could be someone that's possessive. That's my concern here. And the 6 of Swords in reverse is more concerning because this behavior, the 6 of Swords in reverse, can describe somebody that fails to move on despite turbulence in their life. In other words, that the warning bells goes off and they ignore it, which is very classic of someone that's in this position, unfortunately. Because oftentimes people that do fucked up things or stupid things, they just don't see the warning bells. And are not interested. And the King of Wands in reverse isn't interested in hearing your opinion. They might sit there and listen to you, but it's just to appease you so you fuck off. That's what it is. So this kind of screams to me somebody that is probably got some issues here. Can't tell exactly what, but just saying, be careful here. Be someone that's, like I said, got some negative possessive qualities. Jealousy could be a thing here. Also somebody that stays stuck in the past, just like Libra's reading. I don't know who that applies to, but that's what I'm getting here. And it seems to be over you and me. This could be a jealous ex or somebody that just doesn't want to leave you alone or panders you about stupid shit that you just don't, you don't want to hear about it. I don't know. Talking about the person that's most on Leo's mind. If this is a romantic interest, God bless you. Talking about the person that's most on Leo's mind, romantic interest, person that's showing up in this reading would like to know how they. I'm gonna take the Two of Wands here. I think this person is pretty much probably always speculating whether or not you want to be with them or how you feel about them or if you interact with them or when they want to deal with you. It's one or the other. The Two of Wands can talk directly about a choice. So the question could go both ways. It could be asking if you're the person that's kind of like keeping them at a distance, but you still have some emotions for them or something like that. You might kind of dabble with, do I deal with them or not? That could explain this. On the flip side, if this person's a bit of a player doing whatever they want, man or woman, it doesn't matter, it could suggest they see you as an option. That's what I mean, it fits the reading, so I'm going to do that, and it came out. So I think this person, sounds like a problematic person here, Leo. It's also showing fire sign dominant energy, which would make sense because oftentimes, no offense, fire signs, but most times involved in problematic situations. Because they can look good, dress good, fit the part, doesn't mean they'll stick around. They have a lot of potential to basically be good partners with certain placements in their chart, but other times if it's just full fire, it can be somebody that just can't ever stick with a situation. There's always problems. There's always somebody better around the corner. Always. You just never know. After a glass or a pint of wine or beer, boy, that person just went from a 6 to a 10. Whoops! Better make sure the phone's off so they don't call me and find out where I'm at. Just having fun. So about the person that's most on Leo's mind. Would like to know their near future intentions, the romantic interest that we're inquiring about in this reading, please. 2 cards for near future intentions, please. 2 cards. We have World in reverse. We have fixed sign energy and Capricorn energy once again with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So could be some delays here. Unfinished business. Whoa. This is really kind of, in some ways, borderline a copy of the Hermit in reverse there. I'm not going to take that. But almost like very similar to Libra's reading. This person is probably going to bring up something from the past with you. Tell me more about the World in reverse. Look at that. We have Queen of Cups. Concerning. Tell me more about the World in reverse. Oh god, there's the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Fuck this. I mean, honestly, you could have just watched Libra reading. It would have made sense. This person, I think, is going to bring up something around the past. Go figure. This is the problem, once again, with this card here, Leo. King of Wands in reverse is, like I said, it's a bastard card for a reason. It just it recycles shit that's been done. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You're over it. You just want to move on. Let's get over it. It just keeps coming like a broken record. Shit like that. About probably something to do with the connection between you and them. Maybe you kind of want to take things slow and they don't. Maybe this person wants sex first date and you want to have it till marriage. I don't know. Could be a million different factors here. But this could be somebody that just wants it their way. It's their way or the highway. And it's like, hey, I'm not going to directly tell you to your face that you're a bitch or anything like that. But I can sure, in a very constructive way, give you the idea that I think you're a bitch. And I basically want things my way. You know, this sounds like somebody that could be a little bit problematic here as well. Two of Pentacles in reverse can be fumbling the football card. You know, you're just not managing things very well. It can also talk about people that don't work well as a team because of the fact that, like, again, if you're working as a team, you can effectively get a task done. But when your things are getting fucked up, not getting done, generally 9 times out of 10 it's because somebody wants to basically be the I in team. They want to do it all by themselves. And they suddenly realize at the end, when the time's out, couldn't get it all done by myself. Too late. Dropping, you know, it's just not getting done. World in reverse can directly talk about unfinished business, not learning a lesson, not basically getting the bigger picture, not growing as a person. 7 of Pentacles, we just talked about that. I'm not going to talk about it again. So this person seems to be somebody that's just doesn't quite get it. Could this be in cycles that go around in circles the whole time, doing behavior that works against them, even though they can't seem to understand why that happens? Demanding things, wanting things from you, or having expectations that are just sometimes ridiculous. I mean, I don't see devil energy here or, you know, certain other cards, but, you know, I would suggest with this kind of layout of cards, substance abuse could be a problem here, or somebody that has anger issues, or just kind of, you know, a little bit odd, you know. So sorry, it's a very specific story, and some of you Leos will fall off, and that is completely fine. But very strange story. But that's what I got for you, Leo. I'm gonna move on to Taurus next. Earth signs are next. So Taurus, if you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Taurus, your sign will be red next. Good for you. All right. Once again, I hope everyone is having a great day. I don't say it enough. Let's all remind each other that we're here on Earth. We're alive. We're breathing air. Let's be thankful that we have life in our bodies. We can enjoy the freedom of watching and tarot reading. Some countries, this is not even legal. So, no freedom of speech. Can't watch, you know, like China, like monitors everything. You can't just watch what you want. It's what the government tells you can watch. So let's be thankful that we can watch what we want to watch, right? Tarot is pretty much a heretic thing over there, apparently. All right, Taurus. I literally have, and you know what's funny is that, and people ask, you know, question that. When I look at my analytics, there's about zero people that watch me from China. It's all censored. There's no one from China that can watch this channel. Zero. When it shows the demographics, it shows every other country. It doesn't show China. There's nothing from China. Crazy. Alright. Because I think they're like an atheistic kind of country or something. I could be wrong. Maybe someone that's from China could maybe explain that better, but I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with communism whatsoever, but man, it's really strange. It's like you'd think that a couple people or a handful be watching. I get zero. I mean, look how big China is. It's got like 1 billion people. You mean to tell me that not one single person watches this channel from China? That's crazy. I don't know what the deal is with that. Alright, let's move on here, folks. So we're going to go to Taurus next. Tell me about the person that's most on Taurus's mind. A romantic interest of our Taurus, please. For the collective of Taurus, would like to know how this person feels towards Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Taurus signs, please. Who's this person the tarot wants us to know about? Romantic interest of Taurus. We want to know their feelings towards Taurus. Whoa. So we have Taurus energy with the Five of Pentacles and fixed sign energy, which is also Taurus. The Wheel of Fortune, I'm sorry. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune upright. So you got Taurus energy in your own reading. Go figure. This energy is kind of split to slightly. We got the Fool here. So I'm gonna take that over the Wheel of Fortune. So this person would like to have a brand new start, or take a chance on something with you. So if you haven't been talking with this person, you've been on and off a little bit, this would make sense a lot. Five of Pentacles can suggest somebody that's on the outs with you, so you guys could still have a romantic connection. This pairing right here would suggest somebody that's hoping for things to come back together with you, Taurus. In other words, that if you're at a distance, both of you at a distance and you guys don't really kind of communicate, but you have your on and off type thing, this person would like to come back together. At least they're manifesting it. The Wheel of Fortune is fantastic for that. They'll also feel directly on the outs with you. All right. If that's not the case and you're kind of like actively dealing with this person, it does suggest this person feels a bit alienated or disconnected from you, but it also favors that this person might want to take a risk or a chance on something. Maybe it's something that was proposed, you said, I don't know, something around that. All right, it could be, we got Ace of Wands here too. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles upright. What do we need to know? Sun in reverse. So this person's not happy with being disconnected from you, but again, it doesn't really tell us what that's about. What exactly is the Five of Pentacles related to? What is the Five of Pentacles related to? We have Page of Pentacles here. So this could have been a potential proposal for... Man, that wouldn't tell me anything other though. Shit. What is the Five of Pentacles upright related to? One card. Look at that. Love of some sort. How weird. This could be like something related to like serious, like deep connections with you, Taurus. The King of Cups is a pretty mature energy card, so it does suggest somebody that is very interested in deep commitments. This could even go as far as into marriage scenarios. All right. But this person's like disappointed about that for some reason. It seems to be a focus in their mind, but even if they're not getting exactly what they want, I mean, this is kind of an odd energy because it can kind of suggest in some ways somebody that's, this is a potential, somebody that could interact with you, but not exactly be 100% happy with what the communication, that's transpiring. In other words, that there might be key things that they're looking for or wanting. And the Fool can also be trying to interject, like, kind of like things that they want to steer you in that direction. And I'm only saying that because of the Wheel of Fortunes here, suggesting they might try to basically get it to go in a certain direction. But for some reason, this person seems disconnected from you. What reason? I don't really know why. All right, and it's, well, I do kind of. I mean, it's around something that's around commitments as far as deep emotions. Could be just kind of maybe the way that you interact, because the Cups energy can talk about laughter, sarcasm, having fun with each other, doing things that are spontaneous. Well, not spontaneous, but art projects, things that are kind of emotional, picnics, memories, things like that. The King of Cups knows how to do that best. And so this seems to be a serious topic on this person's mind. I, I can't really figure out why this person's disappointed though. Well, actually, you know what? I can. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. Let's use Darkwood Tarot and see what it shows. Clarify the King of Cups upright. Let's see if we can find out more. Yes. Well, I had one card drop out. What is it? Four of Pentacles. So this person could be a little bit possessive. Four of Pentacles can directly talk about that. Clarify one more to the the King of Cups upright. Justice. Once again, this person must... Alright, Taurus, this is my final answer here. Whoever this person is, alright, describe somebody I think that could have some degree of interest in you, but is not getting what they want. Right? I think this person's optimistic and they're hopeful. And I also think this person, if they, like I said, if you're on and off or you're interacting, doesn't matter. This person will be somebody that would probably try and steer things in a particular or certain direction. The Justice and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles can also talk about scarcity, can also talk about possession or possessive behavior and things like that. Which tells me when it's going to the King of Cups that this could be someone that's after something particular. Alright, and they want it balanced and they want it to be fair or to be on the same page with you about it. Alright. The Sun in Reversal is the key card here because it suggests though that they're not really getting what they want. And going to the Five of Pentacles suggests they're on the outs with you for some reason. Doesn't mean disconnected entirely. It just means that what they're wanting, they're kind of disconnected or alienated from you. They don't, like, in other words, you don't seem to get what they want. So, does this person probably have an agenda? It's possible. This person may want something very specific from you they don't really feel they're getting. And it could be as far as the romantic department. Maybe it's the connection or the chemistry. I don't know. Maybe this person wants you to, like, they don't feel like their emotions are getting met, or you don't really understand exactly how they feel. And this could be also puzzling here, and I just want to touch on this because some people might say that, well, I'm very invested and I care about the connection, blah, 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 or whatever like that. That's fine, but this person may not feel that they connect well with you. In other words, that you guys can talk and pan around and blah, do whatever, but you may not really understand exactly what they're wanting, and it just gets kind of skipped over. In other words, you can have a conversation, but for some reason, the things that matter most, they just get skipped over, and therefore they feel disconnected. Be a possibility. Talking about the person that's most on Taurus's mind, please. Would like to know how they see Taurus currently. The person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest of our collective is Taurus. One card. So this person's hopeful. Once again, matches their feelings. And this person basically would like something, once again, something to transpire. What that is, well, we have one card. No, actually, there's three cards there. I'm not going to take that. So this person has, there's something here. We got Aquarius energy with the star. They want something to happen. Again, it matches the Fool. Both of these Aquarius. They're optimistic for something to happen. What that is, Taurus, I don't know. There's limits to tarot. Could have something around this energy. Maybe they want you to connect in a certain way or to know something. Perhaps if Taurus knew what I wanted Taurus to know, then Taurus might connect with me better. Possible. Look at that, and there's judgment. So about the person that's most on Taurus's mind would like to know Their near future intentions towards Taurus. Romantic interest person that's showing up in this reading. Give me 2 cards. Wow, Taurus's reading is not bad. Suggests somebody that wants to kind of keep things neutral, keep transparency open, or at least discuss certain things. Once again, this Ace of Swords is kind of matching back to the past energy, suggesting this person may want you to know something, discuss something with you. May have something on their chest. Who knows? Maybe this person has some feelings that you're not aware about. Could be possible, especially with the 4 of Pentacles here. Possessive behavior. You have justice once again showing up. You have judgment showing up. I'm just saying it's possible. I understand some people have some bitterness towards some exes or whatever like that and stuff like that. But this person seems like this is kind of a reading where someone's like a little bit estranged from you in certain aspect, like a certain aspect of the connection. But they're wanting something different. Look at that. Wanting something different to happen. Alright, and it seems to be around this King of Cups. Okay. How they see you. Star. Favorable to you. What are their near future intentions? Communication. And this is also a card that can talk about truth or revelations, talking about things. 2 of Pentacles. Let's manage things. Let's work things out. Let's find a way that we can resonate together. You know, we may not always agree and we may not always disagree or you know, on the same things, but let's find a happy medium. This is kind of what this is saying. So it's not a bad reading, Taurus. Overall, I think it's pretty good. Whoever this person is, it's kind of a, I'm trying, right? And I'd like you know, to find something. How that's going to transpire is going to be different for everyone, but it kind of seems where the energy's going with that, all right? Anyways, Taurus, that's what I got for you. I'm going to move on to Cancer. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break here, and then I'm going to do Cancer's reading. So if you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Cancer, your reading's going to be done next. Yes. Wonderful. Hooray. Let's get a quick shuffle of these cards. Who knows what's going to be coming here? Thank you everyone that's joining in or people that are watching. I know there's some people that tune in and tune out. I appreciate you if you're watching right now. Thank you so much. And Kids Cards, once again, thank you for the donations. Very kind of you. Please check her channel out. And once again, I'll leave a link in the description to her tarot channel. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a bathroom break. Alright folks, thanks for sticking with me. We're going to go to Cancer. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Cancer, your reading is going to be done next. And good to see you, Jerry. Glad that you're in the chat. I just noticed now. Alright folks. Just so you guys know, it's been 1 year. 1 year of Aurawest Tarot. Today, actually, I think in a couple days, it's going to be the 1 year anniversary of Aurawest Tarot. That's right. Started this channel 1 year ago. Hooray! Alright. Yeah, 1 year ago. Time flies, right? Alright, folks, let's do this. Oh, thanks, Kids Cards. Oh my god, you're always too generous, Kids Cards. I appreciate that. You make me blush here. Thank you so much, Kids Cards. So, Kids Cards is sponsoring this video indefinitely. So, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I actually started. Can you believe this? I started this YouTube channel in the midst of bankruptcy. You can imagine how awkward that was. It's like, hey, I'm filing for bankruptcy and I'm starting a YouTube channel with tarot. You can imagine what people thought. What is this guy doing? But yes, I did. I just, I was like, whatever, it's life. You just go with it. And just embrace the negative. You can't. There's certain things you can't change in life. You just got to deal with it. But seriously, you can imagine how people, like certain people are like, this guy's doing what? You're going through bankruptcy and you're doing a YouTube channel? So I got a lot of flack, unfortunately, about that. So people did not like that. These people that I knew thought it was kind of a joke. But you know what? I stuck with it. So. So I'm not the person that's most. Oh, we had. Fuck me. We had two cards drop out. We have a Tower and a Six of Wands. Whoa. We have Leo and Aries energy showing up in their feelings. Actually, no, I'm not going to take it as their feelings. I'm going to put it as a wild card. Both of them. That's pretty crazy, right? So, getting over a challenge of some sort. For you Cancers, this could be conquering some type of barrier or getting over some type of something significant. So I'm not the person that's most on Cancer's mind. Collective of Cancer would like to look at their romantic interests. Want to know about this person and their feelings towards Cancer. Give me 2 cards and their feelings currently towards Cancer. We've got 5 of Swords. I'm going to take that and 7 of Wands. Could be serious conflict here. Look. Be some serious problems here, Cancer, unfortunately, for your reading. Tell me more about the 5 of Swords. Whoever this person is, this is kind of like somebody that has... Oh my god, and we have double energy here. This is really bad here, Cancer. Oh. Not a good pairing. So we're gonna have to learn more about the Tower, apparently. Let's use the cheap Asian deck. No offense to Asians, this deck is literally from China. So, but they make pretty good cards. So, love my Asian audience. All right. Tell me more about the Tower. Why did the Tower come out for Cancer's reading? We'd like to know more. Given that we got the Devil here, might as well find out. I'm aware that this building is on fire, and given that I'm on fire, doesn't paint me at the scene of the crime. Just saying. Don't ask questions. Thank you. Don't know what that's talking about, but we'll find out. Gotta put the detective hat on. Clarify the tower. Who do we need to know? Whoa, one card dropped out. It fucking flew out. The star? Aquarius energy? Boy, that almost seems like a dream that got blasted out of the window. Tell me more about the star. Why did the star come out? Here we go. Tell me more about the star. Why is the star clarifying the tower? I'm still, I guess, well, do tell me more. What is that? So we have 5 of cups here. Clarify the 5 of cups. What is that about? I'll tell you in a second, Cancer. Just give me a minute. Tell me more about the 5 cups. Oh, one card dropped out. What is it? 2 of wands in reverse. Tell me more about the star. Tell me more about the star energy. Only. Clarified by the star. Whoops. Apparently I'm not supposed to know. Star clarified by the star. Alright. Cancer, this is suggesting here somebody that has regretful thinking. So we have Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo energy, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Leo energy. A lot of Leo energy, a lot of Aquarius. This energy on the wild card side, not related to their feelings, is suggesting some situation that burnt to the ground, was a disaster, some problematic situation. If you've dated this person on, for only a matter of days or a week, or you've been on and off with them and you barely know them, this story probably isn't going to apply to you. This story is, I can tell you right now before we even finish it, it's probably going to resemble an on and off situation that's been going on for indefinitely, at least a year or two, or longer even. Alright, and the reason I'm saying that is because the 5 of Cups is here. The only reason the 5 of Cups can show up is if it's been a developed situation. In other words, this person had emotional investment in a situation, and then they basically lost it, or something happened. What that is, don't know, don't care. 5 of Cups going to 2 of Wands in reverse suggests that this person has regrets about shit that happened in the past. Bummer. Okay, they don't seem to be able to get over it. 5 of Cups is a very serious card because it does talk in some cases people transitioning from a normal state of mind into depression. In some cases, it's mourning, it's loss. The battle's over and you lost. You got nothing out of it. It's similar to the 5 of Swords, but it's not as severe as the 5 of Swords. But it does talk about somebody that literally looks miserable. That's why the card looks like that. The 2 of Wands in reverse, going to it, kind of tells me that it's something from the past. They're thinking about a lot, all right? Now, the Star card is significant because it suggests that this person probably had something that they wanted. Boo-hoo them. This could have been the white picket fence, or we could have been a thing, and who knows? Maybe my perfect idea of a relationship is not what it is to you. Maybe my perfect idea of a relationship is me getting everything I want and you just following along, and we're going to Egypt and on the camels and doing everything that looks great from Instagram. Perhaps that works for that person, but not for you. Alright? Everyone's got a wish, everyone's got a hope, everyone throws a penny in a well. Sometimes you get your wish and other times you don't. Apparently for this person, I don't think that transpired. Never got what they wanted, and I think they're bummed out about it. Unfortunately, it could have probably led to consequences. Perhaps it was from their behavior, things they said or did, or acted. I don't know. People act inappropriate all the time when they don't get what they want. Why that is, I don't know. Once again, don't care. Clarify the 6 of Wands, because this part doesn't really make sense. The Fool is showing up here with Judgment, but I'm going to back. I kind of want to take the Fool, but tell me more about 6 of Wands, uprights. The Ace of Cups here in reverse. I kind of want to take that too. So we got 4 of Cups here. Wow, disappointment and misery is kind of a part of this person's agenda, apparently. It's like every time I go to Taco Bell, I just hope that they make it right, but they never do. I ask for hot sauce, mild, and they give me Diablo. Ma, Ma, that's why I'm on fire. Not because you're a perpetual bastard. Just saying. Just kidding. Cancer, this just kind of reeks with problems. And we're not even done with their feelings. This sounds like a very troubling person. Like I said, this could be a very complicated situation, even for a tarot reading. Somebody that's living in the past. I forgot what age I am because I've been writhing in my problems for so long that I haven't really remembered. Good for you. Good for you. You know, there's certain people that can kind of challenge and get over problems, and there's other people that just, once they're stuck in problems, they just sit in it for eternity. And this is kind of a person like that. I mean, let's just reflect back to this card. Poor me. But you know, really what it is, it's not my behavior. It's not what I did. It's what Cancer did. Cancer is the problem. Five of Swords can be a loss for everyone. Everyone got fucked. You, me, the goldfish. How'd the goldfish get fucked? I didn't feed the goldfish, so it died. Bummer. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Let's get this over with. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. What do we need to know about that? Once again, oh, Cancer, what are you dealing with here? What a train wreck. Okay, this is... I'm going to tell you right off the bat, for this particular reading, I'm just being honest with you, if this was your Tinder date, God help you, run for the hills, because this is a person that seems to be very troubled and very problematic. That's what I would recommend. This reading would best suit for somebody that's been on and off with this person at least for some time, has had some emotional investment. This reading would make sense. All right. It seems a very troubling situation. This person especially could have been dabbling with some degree of mind-altering drugs, methamphetamine, heroin, cocaine, things like that. This explains this kind of erratic reading, I guess. Or impulsivity. Can't say that word. This seems like a very crazy reading. I don't even know where to go with it. So I'm not the person that's most on Cancer's mind. Romantic interest. Person that's showing up in this particular reading for our Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Cancers. Like to know how this person currently sees Cancer. One card. Nine of Wands. They see you worn out, tired, beat up, or just not interested. Nine of Wands, and also defensive. Nine of Wands is a card that can directly talk about somebody that's fighting to the bitter end. But notice on the card, you have to pay attention not to the description of what the card talks about, but to the pictures, because all tarot decks are different. Look at the picture. Does that look like somebody that's on vacation? It kind of doesn't. Looks like somebody that's at their wits. Suggesting that perhaps you're probably fed up with the situation. Don't want to fucking deal with it anymore. But at the same time, keep dabbling with it. It's like the red button. Boy, you don't want to push it because they told you not to and there'll be consequences. But God, just push that button. Just gotta do it. Just got to do it. Some things don't make sense in life. This person seems to be... There's just so much chaos and problems in this reading. It's almost absurd. It's crazy. Look at that. 5 of Pentacles on the house with each other. Disconnected. Whoa. Clarify the 9 of Wands upright. What do we need to know about that? Man, I'm gonna take and there's the five of, well, it was reversed here, but there's the 5 of Cups, just saying. 5 of Pentacles, I'm gonna take over the 9 of Wands. I think this person just, I don't know, this unfortunately doesn't seem very romantic like Cancer. It's very describing a very kind of toxic kind of connection that could be going on here, where you guys could still have feelings for each other, but it's not going too hot. Alright? It's about the person that's most on Cancer's mind. Romantic interest. For our Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Cancers, I'd like to know what their near future intentions are towards Cancer. The person that's showing up in this reading. What is their near future intentions toward our Cancer collective? 2 cards. Double 5s. So Cancer, 55. The number 55 could be a thing for you. If you are resonating with this reading, please check the number 55 out. Alright? You have 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and you have 5 of Cups in reverse. This person would like to apologize, come out the cold with you, especially if you've had a fight, disagreement, or there's been some degree of just kind of very passive aggressive behavior, or kind of like you guys have been on and off, whatever like that. It'd be kind of the energy of like, hey, you know, what are you up to? Sorry about, you know, well, I just want to see what you're up to. It's just kind of like that kind of behavior. It's like it's borderline reconciliation kind of stuff. Just kind of just stroke, you know, patting the dog on the back. Just kind of like, how you doing? How you doing? You know, just trying to get you to not bite me. Don't want you to bite me. Don't bite. Don't bite. Don't bite. Don't bite. Don't bite. It's kind of like that. That's what this screams. We've got Taurus and Scorpio energy here. What a train wreck, Cancer. We're going to move on so I don't have to watch this anymore. There's enough cards, like I said. Crazy situation, whatever this is. Alright. Off the chain. Very, very nutty. A lot of like past stuff and issues. Sorry, I understand that some of you Cancers are like, I just met this guy probably like a week ago. I'm sorry, it didn't show up in this reading. Alright? Didn't. Some like on and off situation that's been going on for some time, at least. Alright, romantic situation for sure. But I think this person, whoever you're dealing with, Cancer, just doesn't seem to really have a great handle on how to manage things. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, I do expect them to try and make everything right. At least try to be neutral with you, especially if there's been any issues or problems. So we're going to go to Gemini next. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Gemini, sign of your red next. Signs that have been done currently, we've done Libra, we've done Leo second, we did Taurus, and then we did Cancer. And Gemini is going to be next. Alright? Once again, thank you for everyone that's tuning in to watch Aurawest Tarot. Appreciate your time. Once again, I know some people at work, so they can't tune in, or, you know, different time zones, but appreciate you guys for tuning in, for those of you that are here. Don't forget to give me a like, please. I'd appreciate that. Alright, Gemini. Let's do your reading. Fuck yeah. Hope all my gems are doing great. We had one card drop out. What is it? Ace of Wands. So I'm going to take that as a wild card for you, Gemini. Come out the person that's most on Gemini's mind. Romantic interest for our Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Geminis, please. I'd like to know how this person feels. towards our Gemini collective. Who is this person? Who are they? And how do they feel? See what energy we get. 5 of Cups showing up here. Double fives. Gemini, like, what sign did this do? We just did Cancer. So, like Cancer, I seem to recall 55. The number 55. Check it out. Numerology. It may actually mean something towards you. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see what it is. 55 numerology. Let's just find out what it means. I mean, seriously. Otherwise, it's gonna, eat at me. So, as a master number, I mean, this is some random website. Like I said, you can go and check it out yourself and see what you think. All right, but it says, first website I got, as a master number, the numerology reading of 55 means stay positive, maintain good, healthy outlook in life. You're about to experience major life changes. All right, cool. All right, so this number is sending you divine messages from your spiritual beings to focus on keeping a positive attitude, number one. It can be difficult at times. There are so many things going on around you that may seem negative, but try to focus as much as you can on the things that are going well in your life. Very good information there. Your guardian angels are pushing you out of your comfort zone and leading you on the right path. You should also be focusing on focusing on being grateful for all that you have. Every little thing will bring more positivity into your life. Being positive doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending no one has ever made a mistake before. It just means staying aware of the problem without dwelling too much on it and moving forward with optimism towards a solution. You could say that this angel number 55 is a meaning about maintaining a healthy state of mind. Great. You guys can go and look obviously more into it if you'd like, but 55 could be something here, Gemini. All right, 5 of Cups upright, Scorpio energy, 5 of Pentacles upright, Taurus energy. So this person feels disconnected from you, also regretful, sad, or bummed out about something. What that's about, I don't know. Clarify the 5 of Cups upright. So this person could be thinking about past things here, Gemini, about past decisions, choices, or actions they've taken, things they've done, or the way they reacted to something. Maybe they feel a little bit alienated from you. It may not necessarily be bad here, Gemini. It could also just suggest that this person wants your company or to be close to you, but just can't, for whatever reason. Tell me more about 5 of Cups upright. Nine of Wands in reverse, so there's probably a degree of just giving up, defeatist attitude here, going up to the 5 of Cups upright. So we have Sagittarius with the 9 of Wands in reverse. So there's definitely a degree of like burnout or just kind of feeling like all is lost here, Gemini. This isn't their feelings though, so just remember feelings don't equate to action. It doesn't mean that they're going to be talking to you about this. It's something that's on their mind. Seem to be a little bit remorseful about something that happened or the way it went or it transpired. Kind of a little sad in a way. It's like something like it could have been better. I don't know how to explain it. Tell me more about 5 of Pentacles upright. It's like disappointment. Like I should have done this over this. Tell me more about 5 of Pentacles upright. I mean, it's really going to vary for each Gemini, obviously, in your connection with your person. Tell me more about 5 of Pentacles upright. Devil in reverse. Once again, could have been past toxic behaviors, patterns, things that were going on, illusions, stupid situations that didn't really make sense then, but, now it's like looking back in it, could have been better or different, sure. I think this person might have felt disconnected in some ways. Also, another thing I just want to point out, drugs, alcohol could be a serious factor here. Any kind of situation with that where that could have been interfering with the situation that led to a disconnect, that could be a strong thing here. Also, just kind of, once again, mourning about something that might have been an emotional connection at one point and it just deteriorated or it just went south for whatever reason. Or just being upset about it, or just, the Five of Cups can definitely talk about a lot about reflection. Just like the Four of Cups, but the Five of Cups is worse. It just talk about somebody that's really kind of extending into the past and just like, poor me, you know, if only I would have done this. If only I should have, maybe I should have done that. Now that I see things in a different light or things have changed, boy, if I done this or boy, if I done that, then maybe it would have been different. I can't take the past back, so it just is what it is. So it's kind of like a stuck negative attitude where it's like, you can't change the past, but you're still reflecting on it, and it's like, in hindsight, people can do that and stay in limbo forever. And this is the problematic side of this card. It can lead to people being abnormally negative. Nine of Wands reverse can burn out, giving up, defeatist attitude. So it's almost like, it's all lost, nothing I can do about this. So this would be also, once again, more resemblant to somebody that's been invested in the connection with you at some point, Gemini. And it also absolutely matches energy. Someone that's pretty much not really in tune with you. Financial problems could be an issue for some of you. If this person especially going through job loss, not doing so hot in the job market, or just kind of having financial difficulties or struggles, or always finding themselves in situations where it's like, one minute I'm kind of getting by and then I'm not. Paycheck to paycheck could be an issue here. Someone that's also feeding a drug lifestyle or anything like that could be a factor here. All right. Your wild card is the Ace of Wands. Kind of interesting as far as I see it, because it suggests there's opportunity or potential here. To what? I don't know. Tell about the person that's most on our Gemini's mind, please. Person. Oh, shit. Sorry, we had a couple cards drop out. Here, let me just gather them up. I'm not perfect. Occasionally I do just drop cards. Alright? Alright, here we go. Tell about the person that's most on Gemini's mind. Whoa, we have Gemini energy with the Ten of Swords here. We want to know how this person sees our Geminis, romantic interest of Gemini, the person that's showing up in this particular reading. How do they currently see our Gemini, collective of Gemini? One card. This person still has emotional interest in you, Gemini. Once again, this King of Cups kind of confirms what I already suspected, because once again, Five of Cups suggests somebody that's already had emotional investment, indicating that it's been a situation where this person has had more than just a couple dates. You have your situations where a couple people, or two people go on a date with each other and they have dinner one or two times, three times. Maybe they get some feelings for each other and stuff like that, but that's not developed feelings. People that have gone on a connection for over 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years, and stuff like that, they're going to have a lot more advanced feelings in a situation. So therefore, it's more impactful when the situation dissipates or there's problems. They're going to feel it more, which is why this card is significant. All right, so how they see you would make sense of this, because this is advanced feelings. It suggests somebody that knows you. Right? This is not somebody that, once again, this wouldn't describe a Tinder date or somebody that you just met and stuff like that. This reading wouldn't apply to you, unfortunately. Describing somebody here that is definitely got feelings for you in some fashion or way. Alright, and they still love you. Some other person that's most on Gemini's mind. Person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest of Gemini, would like to know what their near future intentions are towards our Geminis, please. 2 cards. We have Devil energy here again. I'm going to take the Devil. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So, clarify the Devil. I think I know where this is going here, Gemini, but it's not going to probably be favorable to you, unfortunately. It's Tell me more about the devil. Upright. Ugh. Six of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I have Capricorn, Scorpio, and Capricorn energy. Oh, God. Gemini, if this is a person that you have dealt with on and off, I'd be very cautious of this person. Here's why. All right. It's suggesting that this person still has some degree of infatuation towards you. But the negative here is that it's describing in the near future intentions potential for one, return of toxic patterns, things that if you're already aware of, if you're exposed to, it'll happen again. All right. Furthermore, it can also suggest third-party behavior, getting involved in situations like that. If you've already dabbled with that, been involved with that, just don't waste your time here, because that's what it's suggesting here. We have Three of Swords. It's one of the worst. Actually, it is. As far as Aries Tarot reads it, this is the worst card in tarot you can get. Three of Swords. It is a terrible card. It directly talks about pain, no questions asked. Okay, it's going to Two of Pentacles in reverse. It can talk about juggling behavior. And going to Three of Swords can suggest this person may potentially favor juggling other people. What do we have here? Double energy. It's concerning. This could suggest somebody that's dabbling in one connection or a relationship and then trying to basically have their cake and eat it too with somebody else. Okay, Six of Cups in reverse can talk about fantasies. Somebody that just quite can't get over, regardless of how bad behavior is or how stupid it is or what they're thinking or whatever. It's just like, I can't help myself. I want what I want, you know? But sometimes I may have to tell a fib or two. But, you know, that's okay. It's like you might just find out later. Nothing wrong with that. You're happy. I'm happy. As long as you don't know the truth. Maybe you'll be happy or not happy later, but we don't have to discuss that over dinner. You know, so this high potential that this person still has some abnormal. This kind of describes a reading here. Unfortunately, Gemini, that's kind of resembling qualities of Cancer's reading. It's describing a person that might be troubled a little bit here, that like is still infatuated with a situation or wants a situation or some bullshit like that, but at the same time is like, you know, not really healthy in the way that they kind of assess the situation. In other words, like a normal thing to do would be like, I stick with one person, we go on a date, if it doesn't work out, we break up, I separate, you're done. That's it, right? This is the kind of person that seems to be that high potential. They could be involved with somebody else and still want to kind of dabble with you when they get bored with the other person, and might almost describe it as it's okay to do that. All right? Why? I don't know. Maybe this person has issues. I could say, well, I still care about Gemini, but I can also care about other people too. You know, it's like one person's kind of like their main thing, and then, or their main interest, or somebody that just kind of is an interest to them for whatever fucking reason when they don't really participate, but then they go and dabble around with other people and then they want to come back around and you're like confused and it's leading confusion. It's kind of describing this energy. Like I said, Six of Cups in reverse is also negative because it can talk about like someone seriously looking at a rose-colored glasses or whatever that expression is, like only fixating and focusing on like things that are favorable to them that they like, but forgetting about all the negative bullshit. Don't want to worry about it. You have Three of Swords here. Two of Pentacles in reverse. It's very negative. You know, so this, for me, it's a thumbs down here, Gemini. I don't know if I trust this person, especially if the story resonates for you. Good luck to you, Gemini. I'm going to move on here. Let's Sagittarius next. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Sagittarius, your sign will be red next. Wonderful. And once again, folks, if you are still watching, I appreciate your time to watch the video. But please remember to hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that. Helps the channel out and also helps the video get to more eyeballs. So thank you so much. Even if the story doesn't resonate. And once again, thank you for Jerry for sticking here and obviously helping out the channel. Once again, folks, we'll be going to Sagittarius. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Sagittarius, this sign's going to be right next. And then after Sagittarius, I'm going to take probably a 2-minute break. Just a 2-minute break, and I'm going to finish up the last 6 signs. Just because it's a long video, it takes quite a bit of time to do these readings. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Sagittarius. Tell me about the person that's most on our Sagittarius's mind, please. Romantic interest of our Sagittarius collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Sagittarius only. Would like to know the romantic interest of Sagittarius, how they feel. Give me 2 cards, please. Fuck me. You know, this card has come out so many times. Multiple readings here. We got Capricorn energy with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. We also have 5 of Swords. Once again, another card that seems to be appearing a lot. Could be some conflict here, Sagittarius. Something that didn't go to plan, according to this person. Tell me more about the 5 of Swords. Okay, could have been some deception, mind games, or just kind of bickering or stupid shit going on here. Somebody that could have also just kind of been... It doesn't even have to be something directly crazy negative here, Sagittarius. It could be. But it also could be somebody that's just kind of jerking you around a little bit. Nine of Cups, somebody that probably won't... Okay, actually, I could paint this 2 ways. The first way is somebody that has told you certain lies or fibs. In other words, they're doing incredibly well for themselves, or they're describing certain things in their life that are just astronomically good. They're doing well. It could be monetary gain. It could be trying to brag about things that, you know, that they are telling you they have when they don't. It could also be successes, wealth, fortune, things like that. This could be somebody that's trying to use wealth manipulation or status in some ways to kind of sway your opinion about things or how you see them. 5 of Swords can directly talk about manipulation in my games. So it's possible this person is kind of exaggerating or telling you things to basically make you want to favor them. Sex could also be a thing here, because the 9 of Cups can't talk about sexual interactions with people. Going to the 5 of Swords can't talk about someone that's a bit devious or someone wanting a one-night stand but not really telling you that. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know what that's trying to tell me. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. So we got Capricorn energy there. Why is the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind? Why are they feeling the 2 of Pentacles in reverse? Romantic interest of Sagittarius. Just give me 1 card. 8 of Swords in reverse. So this person may potentially know, Sagittarius, that in some ways there might be some unorthodox behavior or certain things that they do, but they're not going to stress about it or worry about it. It's not going to keep them pinned down. It's not going to keep them stuck. In other words, that if you were to point it out, they're probably not going to worry about it. Concerning. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not concerning for certain people. Maybe there's certain Sagittarius out there that kind of like that. You know, it's like a swinger kind of thing, or just, you know, guys both kind of do your own thing type thing. Either or, this person overall just doesn't seem to really stress that much. It kind of could in some ways describe some degree of a bit of manipulation here, or somebody that's just kind of wanting to get something out of you. So that's probably the worst case scenario here. If it's not that, it would probably just suggest somebody that just wants to, could have also potentially had some grievance or issue with you about something, but overall, this could be a person that just wants to hang out, go to dinner, go to the bar, hang out with you, have fun. But once again, the red flag here is there could be some degree of devious behavior. Okay, there's the card. Can directly talk about someone that wins at all costs. In other words, that you come along for the ride, and I don't really care what you say, you know, as long as I get what I want. And as long as it's showing up at your place. Tell me about the person that's most on our Sagittarius' mind, please. The person that's showing up in this reading. Romantic interest of Sagittarius. Would like to know how that person sees Sagittarius. One card. Three of Wands in reverse. So I think this person in some ways doesn't really know what you're really wanting. They also kind of see you as somebody that's potentially just kind of being reserved, cautious, you know, not making a decision. Kind of, I'll just see how it goes. You know, Three of Wands is this. It's communication. It's moving forward. It's kind of exploring. But when it's reversed, can suggest somebody that's playing it cautious. Why would you be playing it cautious when you got old Swordsy over here? Probably because your spidey sense is trying to tell you something. Tell me about the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind. Give me two cards for near future intentions of this person. Just two. Person that's showing up in this reading. Romantic interest of Sagittarius. What's their near future intentions? Oh god, there's this. How many readings have we had that for? It's been about like 4 readings or 5 readings maybe. The Seven of Pentacles showing up in reverse. So we have Death in reverse. Tell me more about the Death card in reverse for their near future intentions. Hanging Man in reverse. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Romantic interest of Sagittarius. Near future intentions. Why is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse showing up? Clarify it. What is the... Tell me more about the Hanging Man in reverse. So when one card drop out here. Wow, go figure. The Three of Cups. Look at that. This person has a trend here, Sagittarius. Somebody that likes to have fun. Could have a bit of a wild side, or somebody that likes to, you know, hang out with friends or buds, or go out to the bar. Could also be somebody that just enjoys entertainment. This person doesn't really strike me as somebody that would sit at home all day. So if you know this person to be somebody that, you know, is kind of like a recluse and never talk to anyone, then this probably isn't your reading. It's describing somebody that likes to kind of probably get out there, do stuff, be interactive, but it's also furthermore painting the picture of somebody that likes to be slightly independent. Could they be in a connection? Yes, it's possible. The Death in reverse going to Hanged Man in reverse probably tells me that they're kind of stuck about how things were at some point in time. And going to the Three of Cups can also suggest trying to think if this could suggest a former romantic lover of some sort, but this is their near future intentions, so I don't think it has anything to do with that. This person, whoever they are, seems to be kind of like in some ways fixated or stuck about how they've done things in the past or ways they've interacted with you potentially. It's kind of like somebody that may not want to grow up, as at least how I would interpret it. It could be somebody that's working through something in their life. Uh, they also potentially may find excitement in just kind of being a free spirit or doing something that's fun or you know, that kind of stuff. Or reliving. If I had to be truthful with you, it would be somebody that, to be honest, is like kind of doing the house party thing still and beer pong and wanting to hang out and you know just get loaded and just kind of stuff. And they're like pretty much you know that's stuff you do at your 20s and stuff like that. And this is somebody that's doing it at their 30s or their 40s, right? It could be failure to thrive or move on from past things that happen. Why people do that, I don't know. Because death in reverse can talk about, you know, things are changing around you, whether you like it or not. There's nothing you can do about that. Time is moving on, regardless what you say or do. It's moving on. All right. When it's reversed, it's just like, hey, I don't really care. I don't want to acknowledge that. Oh, excuse me. Man, when you talk so much, that's why I always drink so much. It's like when you're talking, like your throat gets like kind of like you get a frog in your throat. But this could be someone that seriously is stuck in the past year, and this is the big red flag of this reading. It's somebody that could have regression issues. May not be maturity could be a problem here. Somebody that, especially if you know this person to be in their 30s, their 40s, especially their 50s even, may just want to basically be a solo kind of player and like want to, hey, you know, I love you, blah blah blah. But it's like when push comes to shove and it comes to serious stuff that are adult matters and stuff, this person just may not be interested in that. And this reading kind of unfortunately describes that. And we've had a lot of past readings that are kind of showing similar things. So anyway, Sagittarius, that's what I'm getting. Take it or leave it. I think this person in your future is probably going to want you to, you know, come out and hang out, do something. But if you know this person to have a pattern of, once again, substance abuse could be a thing here, or parties, or just kind of inviting around the social events, wanting someone to hang out. This doesn't sound like somebody that's really wanting a long-term serious thing. It sounds like somebody that just wants to be their bud or hang out or their fuck buddy or something like that. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. Take it or leave it. Don't care. It's just a tarot reading. Like it or dislike it. Anyways, folks, we're at the 6th reading, so I'm going to take a short 5-minute break just for the sake of Old West's brain here. And then we're going to finish up. We got we still got Capricorn, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, and Virgo and Pisces, and then we're going to finish up this reading session. So please stick around. I'd love to have you. Like I said, I'm just going to take a 5-minute break, and then I will be back, and we'll finish this up strong, and then that'll be that. So I will be right back. Thanks, guys. Thank you everyone for sticking around if you're still here. And Kits Cards, once again, is a sponsor of this video, so please check her channel out. I'm going to leave a link to her video, her channel, I guess, on YouTube if you'd like to check her out. So we'll be doing Capricorn next. If you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Capricorn, your reading is going to be done next. Alright, Capricorn, let's do this. Tell me about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. Actually, don't, because I'm going to light some incense. Alright, there we go. Now let's do this. So about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorn signs only. Would like to know about this romantic interest or Capricorn collective. Who is this person and how do they feel towards Capricorn? 2 cards. So we have Cancer energy with the High Priestess in reverse, and we also have Pisces energy with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Right? Clarify the High Priestess in the reverse. Why is the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, the romantic interest of Capricorn, why are they feeling the High Priestess in the reverse? Ace of Wands reverse. So this person feels that there's something that was a flop. Once again, Cancer, or not Cancer. I don't know. Cancer could be a thing here for some of you. Probably because I'm thinking of the High Priestess. But Capricorn, this is a person that seems to be in some ways like stuck about something that didn't go to plan with you from probably the past. Why do I say the past? Because the 8 of Cups in reverse oftentimes reflects on things like that. It is walking away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation, all right, when it's upright. When it's reversed, can talk about a couple things. The first couple things it can talk about is, number one, being in a connection or a situation that isn't fulfilling to you, but you're still sticking around. For what reason? I don't know. All right. Number two, it can be a situation where you feel stuck in that you just don't have a way out of it. In other words, you do want to walk away from it, but you just can't. For whatever reason. Maybe it's financial reasons, or whatever like that. It can talk about sex without love. You know, just kind of sticking around. It's kind of similar to the 9 of Cups in the reverse position. Unfulfilling situations that you really don't want to be a part of for whatever reason, but at the same time you can't really move past from it. The other thing you can talk about is if it's been an on-off connection where you're really disconnected, and it's not working out, it's not healthy, but at the same time still coming back to it. For what reason? You don't know. You don't ask questions. You know, it just reaches the point where it's like, fuck it, I don't want to ask questions anymore. I like this person. We never work out, but hey, I'm still here. Alright. High Priestess in reverse, once again, can talk about insecurities, listening to other people, drama, problems, could be like family chiming in. Bullshit. The Ace of Wands in reverse can talk about a failure to thrive or lift off on something, delays, blockages. You know, it can talk about lackluster situations, including a lack of sex. This person seems to have a very, unfortunately, pessimistic mindset towards the situation. Alright, this person, I would almost assume, number one, sex could be a problem here. Number two, I would assume that there could be some potential tension or drama or problems that have occurred between the two. And number three, it would be an on-off situation, and I'm basing that off of the 8 of Cups in reverse. Clarify the 8 of Cups in the reverse position. with one card coming out. Here's the Four of Swords, but okay. What precedes the Four of Swords is the Three of Swords, suggesting there could have been potential serious fight, argument, problem, or some degree of a problem here. Anything that would cause pain. Alright, what that is, I don't know. Once again, don't care. Alright, Four of Swords can be getting over it, but it can also suggest sometimes communication problems. In fact, the Four of Swords can generally directly talk about just like there's a lack of communication. So it could be some disruptions with that going on. It's not 100% because remember, feelings don't equate to action, meaning that action would be talking to someone. So it's hard to say. Tell me about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. Romantic interest of Capricorn, the person that's showing up in this reading. For our Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Capricorn, we want to know how this person sees Capricorn. Once again, the person that's showing up in this reading, how do they see Capricorn? Give me one card. Just one. Just one. Chariot in reverse. This person feels that there's obstacles between you two. Insurmountable. In other words, that it's like no matter, you take a one step forward and then they take 3 steps backwards. It's like it doesn't matter what you do, there's always problems or some degree of issues in the situation. Clarify the Chariot in reverse. Let's find out why. I'm going to take that Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Person may feel that in some ways there could be problems communicating your feelings, your emotions with each other, something around that. Alright. Could also be some degree of bickering or arguments or something like that. And look at that. We have Cancer energy once again. So double Cancer energy. Potentially around... I mean, look at that. And there's the Ace of Cups. Potential, like, just bad timing with romantic proposals, trying to make it work, and it doesn't work. I don't know what that's about. They're Capricorn. Alright. I think this person does seem to kind of care, but in some setbacks here. I mean, that's what I'm getting, so I'm just sticking with it, alright? Some of these readings are all serious, so I'm not really being animated today. It's just kind of the theme going on for today, folks, so you're getting serious West today. Tell me about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. Person that's showing up in this reading. We want to know their near future intentions towards Capricorn. 2 cards. So we've got splitting energy. So we've got Aquarius and we have Gemini air energy here. We have the Ace of Swords upright and the Knight of Swords in reverse, which makes no sense at all. Clarify the Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. Sounds like a serious situation here, Capricorn, about something that's like, once again, not a short-term thing, something that must have been going on for a while now. Tell me about Ace of Swords, upright. Sun. So there's going to be, okay, so in the near future here, Capricorn, what potentially is showing through the tarot here is that whoever this person is would like to potentially discuss what makes them happy, try to reach common ground with you, truth, whatever. This would be the kind of situation where you guys have a serious talk or you have some mature discussion about some shit, whatever that's going on in your life. You tell them what's going on in your life. They tell you how they feel. Every situation is going to be different, but it would be along the lines of a coffee date or doing something that would involve us having a stroll through the park, talking about our issues and our problems and how we communicate and see each other go into the future and what are you going to do and what am I going to do, blah, blah, that kind of crap. That's where that's going. All right, and it also has an emphasis on what you feel makes you happy and what makes them happy, and then trying to discuss that in a way that basically aligns with each other. Oh, so you like that? Oh, I like that too. Blah blah blah. You know, trying to basically find similarities with each other. Common ground. All right. The Knight of Swords in reverse, they'll go to the Four of Pentacles, suggests that this person probably has things, you know, it could be as far as priorities or focuses that could align with very financial struggles, issues. They don't have much to their name. It could also suggest things that, you know, as situations which are scarce. In other words, that there's not much to give, or it's difficult situations, or a bind type thing. This energy can, when it's going to the Knight of Swords in reverse, can suggest somebody wanting to kind of tell you that, or make it a focus or an emphasis, but like they don't know how to do that. All right, why that is, I don't know, because the craziness with that is that it seems like this person wants to kind of address issues that are important in some ways or things that make them happy, but there's certain things perhaps they feel that bringing them up to you is not going to be favorable, or you're not going to be interested in hearing it, or you don't want to hear it, or it's just not the right time. I don't know. I don't know. This person seems to want to address things, but at the same time, probably things that are related to, it could even be security or ego, you know, stuff that could make them look weak or stupid, or things that maybe you may not like. I mean, who wants to hear somebody that has credit card debt? I mean, can you really recall on a date with somebody and it's like, hey, I have $30,000 in credit card debt. Just thought I would, you know, it's important to me, but I figured you'd know, you know, want to know about that. Nobody wants to know about that. You know, people don't want to hear about certain things, and that's why people get insecurities about that. It's like, how would they feel about that if I told them that? You know, it's a big deal for me, but how would you feel if I told you that? You know, that could be a thing here. Um, so even though this looks favorable here, Capricorn, it could suggest there's some bending of the truth here, because I think this person would kind of play it cool if I had to make a prediction here about just kind of having a talk at some point, you know, trying to basically seem like they're growing up and doing things the right way type thing, but behind closed doors, like there's certain issues and things I don't think that would come to the table that might be significant down the road, that might cause things to deteriorate if they're not discussed. But anyways, Capricorn, that's what I got for your reading. This sounds kind of like not bad, but it's not great either. It just sounds like a very, I can't even put my finger on it. It's just like a let's discuss shit or something like that, or it's kind of like it's hanging on, it's there or there type thing, but I don't know. I don't know, Capricorn. Whatever. I'm not gonna overthink it. I need to move on. It's just it's very. I don't know. I don't have words for it. I don't know what this reading is. It's just I don't know what this person's agenda is. It seems like they're trying to work something out with you, or discover something, or find something out with you. All right, would be their agenda. We're going to go to a Scorpio next. If you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Scorpio, your sign will be red next. And don't forget, folks, please leave me a like if you can. Even if you leave, I know some people don't want to wait for the sign, and that's fine. Please leave me a like. I'd really appreciate that. We still have Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, and Virgo, and Pisces to read. Thank you everyone for sticking around. For those of you that are still tuning in, I know we have some people come and go, and that's fine. But I do appreciate everyone for coming in to check the channel out. Please remember to leave a like. All right, Scorpio, let's do your sign. All right. So about the person that's most on our Scorpio collective's mind. Who is this person? Romantic interest of our Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpios only. Like to know how this person feels towards us Scorpios. Give me 2 cards. So we have Virgo energy with the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands in reverse. Clarify the 9 of Wands in reverse. So we have Sagittarius once again and Virgo. Oh, death showing up here. Tell me more about the 9 of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that's probably fairly independent from you, Scorpio. Emperor here. So I'm going to take this as somebody that's kind of working on themselves here. Scorpio, somebody that wants to focus on their own priorities, their job, just kind of doing their own thing. It doesn't seem like in their feelings that they are showing or displaying anything that's really significant or crazy. It does suggest in some cases this person is working on their image. It also suggests that this person has career, finance, focuses, things around that. Okay, unfortunately, there's nothing romantic here shown towards you. It doesn't suggest anything like that. It's more focused on their own looks, their money, wealth, materialistic things, their agenda as far as where they're going in life, who they're going to basically be when they grow up type thing. Could also be a factor here. This person could be really trying hard or overdoing it. So this person seems to have a focus on that. I wish I could tell you something that's more like romantic based, but I mean, that's what's coming through here. Alright. So not the person that's most on Scorpio's mind. Romantic interest of Scorpio, person that's showing up in this reading. You want to know how they see Scorpio currently. So I would expect that this person is placing an emphasis on their career at this point in time. 5 of Wands. This person sees some degree of friction with you. Something more about 5 of Wands. So competition, friction could be a thing here. This person could also be, I almost wonder in some cases, arguments, fights could be a thing here. It could also suggest potential other suitors. So this person may feel that you're dabbling with other people, not just them. Tell me more about 5 of Wands upright. 9 of Swords in reverse. So this person's not trying to stress about it or worry about it, but at the same time it's on their mind. So this person could have an affinity to be a little jealous here, Scorpio. Not 100% on that, but it's possible this person has a degree, like a hint, of being somebody that could have a jealous or possessive personality. Alright. It's similar to 1 or 2 of the readings we had. I think it might have been Libra and Leo. Similar kind of energy showing up here. Somebody that could be like really in some ways self-absorbed, not 100%. I'm not saying completely, but just a little bit, and worried about their own hide more so than other people. All right. Maybe you called them out on that, or kind of questioned them, or said something about that. I don't know. It would make sense if you did, because this probably was upright at some point. You know, somebody that's insecure probably would have thought about that stuff. It's suggesting they're not in that, you know, predicament anymore. So my assumption is they see you in some ways, somebody that could be a challenge potentially, or somebody that could be, like I said, dating other people, seeing other people. Whether that's true or not doesn't matter, because this person just sees you like that. It's like they could see you that, like, hey, maybe they're exploring other options. Alright, 5 of Wands is a great card to suggest that. Alright, tell me about the person that's most on Scorpio's mind. Person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest of Scorpio. Would like to know near future intentions of this person. Person that's showing up in this reading. Once again, 2 cards. So if there was any type of little petty grievance or stupid behavior Person will exit that. They also would like to suggest something, talk to you about something. So I would anticipate there will be communication going forwards in the future with this person here, Scorpio. And once again, if you haven't talked with this person at all, you've been completely absent, this is not your reading. You know, this would suggest in some ways this is a person that's still a part of your life in some degree or fashion. Alright, I would anticipate there would be communication here. Alright. This person seems to be exiting something that was, at least in their world, important to them. What that is, I couldn't tell you 100%. Tarot doesn't tell us everything. It tells us part of the story. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords upright. King of Wands, wow. So this could be favorable communication to you. In other words, this person may just out of the blue. And the reason I'm saying out of the blue is because literally the card is blue. But it also suggests that this, the Knight of Wands is out of the blue communication. It's somebody that just says something when you're least expecting it. It just comes out of nowhere. It's a charging force. It's energy. It's communication. It could be somebody that's suggesting that they care about you, they want you, something like that. Or it could even go as far as talking about sexual behavior, wanting something revolving around that. It also suggests excitement. But the King of Wands upright is somebody that is territorial, defensive, or sometimes possessive around things like that. But once again, this would be spontaneous communication. It would be something that you would be expecting. I would assume that would be like, what the fuck? It just came out of nowhere type thing. All right. Apart from that, this, it's a little odd for this reading because it kind of suggests this person's a little standoffish, but tell me more about the Four of Swords in reverse. Temperance in reverse. So, high potential here, Scorpio, of some degree of you guys disagreeing or not getting along in certain aspects. Could this be, for an example, somebody wanting to party heavily and the other person doesn't? Could this be somebody wanting to go to one part of the country and the other person doesn't? Could this be someone wanting to eat at a certain restaurant or a certain type of food and the other person doesn't? Sure. All of that could apply. Okay, there could be some disagreements around that, or, it's hard to say how significant it is. Tarot doesn't unfortunately tell us that, but there's some degree of, differences here that this person probably has with you that could have caused potentially some friction between you two. I think this person in some ways with the King of Wands is probably wanting to try and be more dominant, and I think it could also suggest somebody that just kind of wants to control the situation. That could be favorable and not favorable to certain people. Some people don't want somebody that's possessive, that's always kind of steering them in one direction and kind of leading them like, hey, I know you don't like Chinese food, but we're going there. Some people might, man or woman, might go along with that and just be like, hey, I don't really like that, but, I kind of like somebody taking charge and all that kind of stuff. Maybe that works for you, and maybe it doesn't work for other people. But this seems like somebody that would want to take charge and kind of, even if you don't like something that they like, would want to steer you in that direction. In other words, take control of the situation. So it's different strokes for different folks, and maybe this is a situation where that might favor you and you might like that. If that is the case, then great, more power to you. Then this reading would apply to you. But if you don't, then it's not favorable to you. All right. This person's showing up with Emperor and King of Wands energy, suggesting that they kind of want things their way. You may not like that. And furthermore, even worse than that energy is the Knight of Swords. A very dominant card. This sounds like a very dominant person. Somebody that could be very susceptible and prone to fighting and arguing when they don't get their way. Alright? And even to add insult to injury, we got the Nine of Pentacles. This person, look at it. Just look at it. This person comes across as somebody that's very... I can't say it's 100% self-absorbed, but it's behavior that kind of suggests that they favor their ego quite a bit. Alright? And it also tells me that this is an card of alchemy, that there might have been some problems as far as you guys getting along. Temperance in reverse is not a good card for relationships that are harmonious. So, a little bit of a red flag for me, but you be the judge of that. It's not your reading, it's not your reading, but that's what I'm getting from the cards, alright? Anyways, we're done with Scorpio. We're going to be moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Once again, today feels more like a serious day. I mean, I don't feel animated with any of these readings, you know? Most times I get like really animated with these readings, but I mean, I don't know, these all kind of seem serious. There's like nothing to poke fun at, but whatever. It's like serious energy. Everyone's serious, or relationships are serious. I don't know. I don't know. Something to do with the moon, maybe. Who knows? I'm not gonna question it. Not gonna fight it. It just is what it is. Okay? I like being animated on readings and being very sarcastic. But you know, you have to see the right kind of cards, the combinations, the vibes are gonna be right, you know, to really play into it and enjoy it. But I mean, these readings haven't given much leeway. They're all kind of, I don't know. It's just, for me as a personality, if you can tell, I'm a little bit bored with some of these readings. They're very serious readings. I mean, it's not really my flavor of tarot, but you know, I'm reading them because that's what the cards are showing. So it is what it is, and I'm trying to be transparent. So don't say I'm confused. Alright, we're gonna go to Aquarius now. Rest in peace, Aquarius. If you are a sun, moon, rising, or Venus, Aquarius, your sign is being written as. Talking about the person that's most, and I mean most, on Aquarius's mind. Romantic interest of Aquarius. I'd like to know how that person feels towards our Aquarius collective. Once again, sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs only. For our Aquarius collective. Romantic interest of Aquarius. How does that person currently feel towards Aquarius? 2 cards. Alright, so Aquarius, you still got somebody here that is interested in you. You have Aries, Pisces energy showing up with the Queen of Wands. Unfortunately, you have the 4 of Swords showing up here, suggesting that there might have been a situation of something that was recent that could have been problematic or an issue of some degree this person's getting over. It's possible to here, Aquarius, it may not even, it may have been related to something else. Tell me more about the 4 of Swords, although I'm kind of putting that off the side because it's related to you. But it's still possible. Tell me more about the 4 of Swords upright. What do I need to know? What do I need to know? Ace of Cups. Oh, what the fuck? Ace of Cups in reverse. So, you know, Aquarius, I can't really tell like 100% if this is how much this relates to you. Well, let me clarify it more. Tell me more about the 4 of Swords upright. One more card. Person that's most on Aquarius's mind, romantic interest. Why are they feeling the 4 of Swords upright? Give me one more card. Ugh, fuck me, come on. Come on, cards. Come in. Come in. Ugh. Okay, this is a little confusing here, Aquarius. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands operate. It's kind of suggesting in some ways that whoever this person is somewhat emotionally shut off as far as romantically or love. All right, you're getting over something. All right. Just because the Four of Swords is here, Aquarius, doesn't mean it relates to you. It could be something that you're dealing with or going through. But it's not favorable to you because the Hangman's here. This person may feel stuck. And the Ace of Cups in reverse can directly talk about someone that's emotionally shut off or not really open. That's not what you want when you want to facilitate love. Tell me more about Queen of Wands operate. The Fool. So this is direct splitting energy here, Aquarius. You got a person here that is 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door. Alright, so this person seemed, this energy would best describe somebody that was probably exiting some situation or not faring well in another situation. In other words, here's a scenario. This could be somebody that you've been romantically interested in that has been dabbling with somebody else. It's not going so hot, and therefore they want to they still have 1 foot in that door, but they're kind of want to explore the other door with you. Alright. Unfortunately, people coming out of those situations can sometimes have a closed-off agenda or closed-off heart because they've been hurt, don't want to talk about it. It doesn't matter if it's a man or it's a woman. Men, even though they're more emotionally not as sensitive as women, sometimes can still be very bitter and closed off, but they can still jump to other connections just like women do. And this is a potential here. And I'm saying that because the Fool's here. In other words, who knows what might happen. Queen and King of Wands. Unfortunately, King or Queen of Rods, whatever you look at it as, are people that are keeping one eye open for somebody that could be new. Whether that's reheating leftovers, somebody from the past, or somebody new. It could be like, shit ain't working out in the other situation, so maybe I'll just check out what's going on around me. And the other thing is, it's not like people, when they have these situations, post big alarm bells to everybody. Hey, everybody, just so you know, shit's sucking for me. Just wanted you to know. Who wants to hang out? People don't typically say that, unless they're psychotic or crazy. So my assumption is that this could be a very stealthy kind of, just kind of probing or monkey branching to something else. So just be careful here. I mean, the only other way I can look at this is, well, actually, there's no way for me to look at this. There has to be something this person's getting over. The Four of Swords doesn't show up for no reason. There has to be something that this person's getting over. And the reason I was saying all that is because if it's not related to you, then it's related to someone else. If it is related to you, and you know that, actually I had a big burnout with this person, blah, 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 then fine. And then that's favorable to you. Because that still suggests this person, despite whatever hiccup or problem that you had, still wants to work through it. Okay? But Lord knows, if you don't have any issues with this person, and they're dealing with somebody else, or someone in the background, stuff like that, probably suggests strongly that they had some problem with that. And therefore, that's why they're more probing around. Looking for some excitement. Warning! Just saying. So about the person that's most on Aquarius's mind. Romantic interest of Aquarius. The person that's showing up in this reading would like to know how they see Aquarius currently. Give me one card. Five of Wands. This person has probably had conflicts or issues with you, Aquarius. Whether you agree with that or not. And this is how they see you. Five of Wands. If that is not the case, and you've had no arguments, no fights, no problems with this person, the only other possibility is that this person may speculate that you are seeing other people. That is another potential. Once again, Five of Wands is a card that can directly talk about other suitors, other people that you could be dabbling with or dealing with, things like that. Alright. You can sit and bark under the moon all day long and say, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Does this person know that? Oh, yeah, I told them. Do they believe you? How the fuck do you know? You don't know. It's not like you have this person up to a polygraph test. I mean, for. And if you have somebody that's definitely insecure or had issues and stuff like that, you're not going to convince a person like that. Let's be honest. Maybe somebody that's got their shit together, successful in life, confident with himself and stuff. Yeah, I mean, maybe they're exception. But I mean, the average person that's like, if especially if you dabble with like problematic people and stuff like that, you're never going to get the fucking truth out of people like that. You're just not. So, something to think about. This could be a jealous individual. We already had that for like 2 or 3 signs already, like showing. I know there's a tower. I'm gonna take that as a wild card for Aquarius Tower. We'll have one more card come out. 3 of Pentacles. I don't know what that's about. I'm gonna put that next to the tower. Tell me about the person that's most on Aquarius's mind. The person that's showing up in this reading. Romantic interest of Aquarius. I want to know what their near future intentions are towards our Aquarius. 2 cards. This hit like a fucking bombshell here, Aquarius. This person's gonna be in the outs with you. We got Leo. We got double Leo energy. So we got overall we've got Taurus with the 5 of Pentacles, Leo with the 7 of Wands, and your future intentions. All right. Wild cards. We have Aries, Capricorn. Okay, how they see you, Leo energy. Okay, feelings. Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Libra, general water, and we have Pisces energy. Alright, so 7 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles in your future intentions suggest this person's probably going to be disconnected from you again. Concerning, because this is how they see you. What? This is telling me that like almost foreseeing some degree of conflict. And then we have a tower. What the fuck is that about? Why is that showing up? Tell me more about the 5 of Pentacles. Let's figure this out. So this tells me there could be a conflict here. Or some unforeseen issue that's going to arise. Out of nowhere. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles upright. Star in reverse. Aquarius energy. Something's not going to plan here. Tell me more about the 7 of Wands upright. Why is the person that's most on Aquarius's mind, a romantic interest, person that's showing up in this reading, why is in your future intentions the 7 of Wands upright? Tell me more. 10 of Pentacles. So this could be something around a commitment, long-term commitment, or plans around that, or wanting certain things or specific things that just aren't going to plan. Obstacles could be an issue here. Not working together. Or feeling that you guys are on different pages in some ways or another. One person doing another thing, whether you guys agree with that or not. That could be a factor here as well. Career or finance could be a factor here. Tell me more about the tower upright. 5 of Pentacles and directly talk about financial hardships as well being a problem. Or an obstacle. Tell me more about the tower upright. Why is that showing up for Aquarius' reading? Ace of Swords, something about that, some degree of something that's not discussed or found out actually. Something that's found out. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. What is found out? Give us a clue. What is found out that causes the tower? 1 card dropped out. We had 5 of Swords. It's in reverse though, so probably an escalation. Given that's a tower there. Tell me more about the 5 of Swords in reverse. So could be some infidelity here or some devious behavior. Tell me more about the 5 of Swords in reverse. King of Swords. I mean, I don't know where that's going. It's like, let's use Dark Tarot. What is the King of Swords related to? I don't understand that. Tell me more about the King of Swords. Tell me more about the King of Swords. 5 of Cups. Disappointment. fuck is this going to? So 555, triple fives could be a thing here, Aquarius. Let's look that up. Let's see, because there was, yeah, 3 5 showing up here. So let's see what 5 is for Aquarius. Angel number. I don't know all the stuff by memory, folks. All right, but let's see what it's showing here. Angel number 555. This is a random website. You can go and do your own research if you want. All right. It's closely associated with change, spiritual growth, enlightenment, and self-discovery. Through the angelic number, your guardian angel is sending you a subtle message that you are the person who will lead others in journeys spiritual fulfillment. All right, here we go. Angel number 555 symbolizes that it's time for you to enter a new phase of your life and move forward. Your archangels are sending you a reminder that you need to reassess your ambitions and get rid of any thoughts that are dragging you down. Meaning of 555 pertains to the importance of self-love, working in unison with the divine, and discovering your true purpose. This demonstrates to us that we're all interconnected and that if we collaborate, there is possibility that we may achieve our goals. What I'm interested in is trying to figure out what this has to do with the relationship. I don't think this is the best site. Let's do this. Angel number 555, relationships. Here we go. Because this is a relationship reading. I want to find out what this means. Oh, here. 555, meaning if you're single. If you're single, you might see 555 when you're thinking about your ex or someone else. This is a sign from your guardian angel that you need something needs to change in your relationship with this person. Only you will know what that change is, and you need to connect to your intuition to discover the true meaning. Perhaps the relationship was unhealthy, but you still have an attachment, or you are lusting after someone unavailable, and the relationship wouldn't be in your highest good. The angels are asking you to make a change here. Or the person you are thinking of when you see 555 could be perfect for you. But the angels want you to change how you interact with that person. Try making your moments with them more romantic. Look for the difference that will make you different. Make the difference. If no one in particular was on your mind when you saw 555, then it might be a sign the angels are guiding you to make a sweeping change in your life. Reassess how you are realizing your desire to attract your soulmate. You may need to take a more proactive approach to the dating game, or you may need to dial it down. Interesting. All right. Anyways, I'm not going to go farther than that, Aquarius. It sounds like a very kind of like, I don't know, something with 555. Do your homework there. Check it out. Something with that. You had 5-5 show up. That's not common in tarot readings, so just check it out. Does seem some degree of drama here. I just can't figure out where it's going. But it is predicting in the near future this person may be a bit like disconnected, potentially from something they wanted from you. But once again, I'm getting that from the star being reversed here. 5 of Pentacles. You can look it up for yourself. It's not very favorable to you, Aquarius. All right. And 10 of Pentacles is a wonderful card. This is a magical card. You want to see this in the reading, but the problem is it's going to the 7 of Wands. So I could treat that as this person's trying to fight to have a long-term connection with you or be with you. But it's 50-50 because the other surrounding energy kind of suggests it's not favorable. So it's difficult for me to say if this person is still trying to want to be with you long-term or they're not. But you be the judge of the Aquarius. Kind of a confusing reading. Don't want to stress about it. I'm going to move on here, Aquarius. We're going to go to Aries next. If you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, your sign is going to be red next. Once again, folks, thank you for anyone that's listening to me ramble. I appreciate that. Please give me a like or subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. We're almost done with this reading. We only have 3 signs left to do. And again, just want to point out at this point of the video, Kit's Cards is sponsoring this video. She's pretty much spent $60 on the video today, so I appreciate her. She is a tarot reader on YouTube. I'll leave some information in the description to check her channel out. She's very nice, very kind. been very supportive of this channel, so let's give a thanks to her and go and check her channel out. Alright, Aries. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Aries, you're going to be next. That's right. All right, Aries, my hardworking sign. So I'm about the person that's most on Aries' mind, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Aries. Romantic interest of our Aries collective. Want to know how that person feels towards Aries currently? Give me 2 cards. Whoever this person is, how do they feel currently towards Aries? Yeah. 6 of Cups. So we have Scorpio energy showing up with the 6 of Cups upright, and the Magician in reverse. We have Gemini energy. So this person sees some degree of delay that they're thinking about. To a degree of potential, that something that could have been with you. Tell me more about the Magician in reverse. You guys didn't get something off the ground here, or create something, or start something, or initiate something. Tell me more about the Magician in the reverse. Sounds like it was almost there, but never happened. World in reverse. Once again, unfinished business. So this person is, in their feelings, is focused, or in some ways, resonating with something around a failed start of some sort. It doesn't have to be something significant. I don't know what that is. It's just something that they wanted to create, start, do. Is that sort of baby? Could be. Is that move in with each other? Sure. Could it just be like becoming more serious with each other? Sure. 10 of Swords showing up here. Clarify the 6 of Cups upright. So we have fixed sign energy with the World in reverse. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups upright. It's not necessarily, or 2 of Swords here. So this person's on the side of here, Aries, or stuck about something. 6 of Cups can be a very nice card, Aries. So this is kind of a little weird because it kind of suggests in some ways that this person's still reminiscing or fond of something about you, or they're thinking about it actively, right? But there is some degree of being a bit stuck on something about it, and it probably has something to do with this. Something that didn't go quite to plan. This doesn't look necessarily negative. It's kind of neutral. Let's see how they see you. Tell about the person that's most on Aries' mind. Romantic interest. Person that's showing up in this reading for our Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Aries would like to know how this person that's showing up in this reading, would like to know how they see Aries currently. Give me 1 card. Queen of Wands in reverse. You're a fire sign, and they see you in reverse. So this person doesn't quite look at you favorably here. Tell me more about Queen of Wands in reverse. Why do they see Aries as the Queen of Wands in reverse? And this is Aries and Pisces energy. Well, it's reversed. The person doesn't see you in the best light here. Tell me more about Queen of Wands in reverse. 7 of Pentacles. So they think your priorities are kind of probably lopsided here, Aries. This person may have, in some ways, a perception where they feel that you, as a person, probably have an agenda that is favorable to you and not anyone else. All right. You may not do that on purpose. I'm not saying that you're being an asshole. I'm not saying that you're being a dick or anything like that. All right. But this pairing here can suggest somebody that is in some ways kind of looking at a person in the way that they feel that, when it comes to me and my significant other or whoever I'm thinking about, they have an agenda that is basically their agenda or the highway. Like, this is how it is. Not interested about anything else. This is how it is. All right. This energy would also be like somebody that's kind of rigid after a bad breakup or a bad past. Could be somebody that is kind of saying that it's like, this is how it is. I only tolerate this. I only do this. I don't tolerate blah, blah, blah. This energy could also be suggested here. The Seven of Pentacles is favorable because it does talk about future planning. It also talks about somebody that's learned from the past and aware of past mistakes and blunders and things like that. And when it's by itself, it's not necessarily a bad card, but when it's paired to the Queen of Wands in reverse, can suggest behavior that's like cutthroat in some ways, where it's like, I don't really care how you see it. I don't care what you say or do. This is how it is. This is how I see it. And you either like it or you don't. Could be something like that. It could also be passive aggressive behavior. That's even worse. Suggesting that it's like, I'm not going to actually tell you that, but I'm going to portray my behavior in such a way that I'm not really telling you that's how I am, but you're going to basically feel it. This person doesn't, and this kind of is starting to make sense here. There could be some blockage here, Aries, like something, but, and this is going to get really sensitive here because some people are going to get really butthurt, but it's this pairing of cards is suggesting something that you might have done, or something the way that you're acting is causing a blockage of some sort, which is probably why they're stuck here. All right. I just don't know what that's about, and some of you are going to disagree with that, and that's fine. All right, but that's what I'm getting. I'm not going to change that. All right. We're doing Aries right now. So I'm about the person that's most on Aries' mind. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Aries only. Romantic interest, the person that's showing up in this reading for our Aries. I'd like to know what their near future intentions are towards Aries. Give me 2 cards. Bup, bup, bup. 2 cards, please. Wow, we got 3 of Swords in reverse, and we have 4 of Swords in reverse. We have double Libra energy. So this person's going to be exactly mirroring whatever we just saw here. If they had any grievance or issue or problem, they'll just be getting over it. Question is, what is bothering this person so much? Look at that. It's almost like wanting to walk away. Or exit the situation. Not deal with it. Tell me more about the 3 of Swords. That was probably upright at one point. What is that about? Why is the person that's most on Aries' mind, why is the 3 of Swords in reverse here? Tell me more. Hierophant in reverse. Commitment issues. Or being subjugated to behaviors or customs that they didn't want to deal with. Tell me more about 4 of Swords in reverse. Could have been things this person didn't want to fucking deal with or something like that. Tell me more about 4 of Swords in reverse. Justice in reverse. Once again, this person seems to be like, boy, there's something that's not fair here. It's lopsided. Aries, I don't know what this is. Don't care. Don't want to find out. Not interested. Your reading is basically completely lopsided towards you. Why that is, I don't know. And this person seems to register that incredibly well. Like sniper precision in their cards. They seem to be feeling that there's unfavorability towards them, and it's more, for whatever reason, something you're doing, something you're saying, the way that you're interacting, or what you're declaring to them. Don't know what that is. Don't care. I don't care. I really don't. It's something around that. This person seems to have a problem with it. Could have been something from the past, sure. Is this recent behavior? Hard to know. Don't know. I don't know, Aries. It's something around that. This person seems to have kind of a holding on to it, and it seems to be bothering them. And even the fucking dog's barking. I don't know if you heard that. So that's got to have some significance here. Anyways, I'm done with Aries reading. I'm going to Virgo now. This person, yeah, this seems like a very stale, it could be a stagnant situation here, Aries. I don't think it's going to get like worse, but I don't think it's going to get better. I don't know. I'm kind of, to be honest, I'm a little bit uncertain with your reading. It's not like favorable, but it's not bad. It's like this person seems to kind of have a gripe with you and probably trying to test to see where it's going to go or what's going to happen. To see what happens. You can't win if you don't play, so that means you gotta roll the dice. Alright, we're gonna do Virgo next. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Virgo, your sign is gonna be right next. Hi, Michelle, good to see you. Michelle's watched the channel for quite some time. Alright. Tell me about the person that's most on Virgo's mind, please. Romantic interest of Virgos. Who we're interested in. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign Virgos. Our parachuter sign. Would like to know about the person that our Virgo is interested in romantically. Give me 2 cards and how this person feels towards our Virgo collective. Who do we need to know about? What are they feeling? Apparently depressed of some sort. This person's very shut off here. We got double Pisces energy showing up here. Pisces up. Case in point, could be something significant here. Tell me more about... Oh, we got 5 wands. This card has been relentlessly showing up. A lot of readings. A lot of readings this card's been showing up. Conflict. Other suitors, potentially. Concerns around that. I'm not gonna take it, but I'm gonna just put it back on the deck. Tell me about the King of Swords, or I'm sorry, the King of Cups in reverse. What do I need to know about that? Look at that, 9 of Swords. Stressing. And y'all thought you were gonna come here for a nice romantic reading. Sorry. Tell me more about the 9 of Cups in reverse. We got some bitch choking herself. Apparently this isn't going to plan. We got 5 of Pentacles again. So this person feels in their house with you. God almighty. Still waiting for a good reading, Chief. Alright. Tell me more about the 9 of Cups in reverse. Why is the person that's most on Pisces, Virgo's mind? Girl's Pisces energy up my ass. Starting to think of Pisces. Why is the person that's most on Virgo's mind? Why are they feeling the 9 of Cups in reverse? Romantic interest of Virgo. Tell me more about the 9 of Cups in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. So it could have been a breakup here or a disconnection. Alright. That's possible. The Hierophant can directly talk about contracts. Alright. Can I talk about marriage? Yes. Can I talk about long-term commitments? Yes. Can I talk about you guys having a verbal contract about being together forever? Sure. Its reverse can be a broken... that can all be broken. Rebellious behavior, unorthodox practices, can also talk about unconventional relationships. In this case, it doesn't really apply here because of the 5 of Pentacles here. The 9 of Cups in reverse can be bad fortune, going to 5 of Pentacles. So this could be related for some of you, related to not the right time, financial hardships, problems, issues with money, careers, instability. That could be all a thing here. Divorce could be a factor in here for some of you. Nine of Cups in reverse can suggest someone's closed off here. Further confirm. I mean, look at the card. When I say closed off emotionally, look at the card. Does that look like somebody that's got a heart of gold? Looks like someone that's almost strangling themselves. Sleepless nights. He even goes as far as terrors. So it could be stress, could be a thing here. So their feelings don't look too good here. Virgo. It's the other way I could read this is that this was past. This will also be past, and maybe they're just emotionally shut off. So let's just treat that this was in the past about something that happened between you two. Perhaps they're not that emotionally open to you. That could be another way we could look at that. All right. And just remember, Nine of Cups upright is almost in some ways like star energy. It's like a wish coming true. It can be great, something great, but it can also go as far as sex without love. It can also talk about when, and this is when it's reversed. Things, things not going to plan. It didn't go how you wanted it to. Five of Pentacles can be disconnected from each other. It's like sometimes, shit just gets fucked up, and it's like you can't repair it. No matter how much you guys want to stick around and do whatever, it's like it just doesn't ever want to return. All the pieces just don't want to fall in place like they used to. Tell me about the person that's most on Virgo's mind. Would like to know how this person sees our Virgo collective currently. The person that's showing up in this reading, a romantic interest of Virgo. We got Ten of Swords showing up. Ugh. I'm going to put that back. Just try and get something more positive. I'd like to, definitely get something more positive. So in their feelings, you have King of Cups in reverse. Mature energy, Cups energy, concerning, reversed. Suggesting this person knows a thing about you. I already talked about this card. Okay. Nine of Swords is a horrible card. Just remember, it's one away from the Ten of Swords, concerning. Okay. I can also talk about some absence of intuition. In other words, that when emotions are ripe, it overrides the intuition. That mind of yours, that noggin, might be telling you, do something else, but you may disagree with it. How they see you, go figure, the Nine of Swords, but it's reversed. In other words, this is somebody I need to get over. Not worry about it. Because boy, sitting up at night about some shit that I can control is not something that I want to do. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords in reverse. Look at that! And there's the Ten of Wands. Come on, Virgo. I don't know what this is about. This is like somebody look at the card. Don't worry about what some person's sputtering out in fucking tarot. Look at the card. Does that look comfortable to you? It doesn't to me. Perhaps your vision is a little different to mine, but according to this and what I'm seeing here, this person seems to be carrying an awful big load, and it doesn't look very comfortable. What is that suggesting? Problems. Just saying. This person probably doesn't want to worry about that. Is this probably your day 2 Tinder date? No, I don't think any of these readings have been. I'll tell you when that is the case. And there is very rarely in tarot. Most times I can pick up if it's probably something brand new. But none of these readings have been. They all seem to be dealing with past people, past energies that are most dominant and strongest in the tarot. It seems like somebody that knows you, somebody that has a lot of problems with you. A lot of issues. But they don't want to worry about this. And when they see you like this, suggesting that I don't want to worry about yours truly. Don't want to worry about it. This person really feels an ounce with you. Broken contracts. Emotionally shut off. Stressed about shit. Whatever. You get the picture. Come about the person that's most on Virgo's mind. What do we need to know about their near future intentions towards Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Virgos. Person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest of Virgo. 2 cards on their near future intentions, please. So we have Hierophant showing up. We got Taurus and Capricorn energy with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. How did I know where this was going? How did Wes know? I just knew. Tell me more about the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, God. Ugh. Whoever this person is basically going to approach the situation about, we can repair it. We sure can. Notice this guy with this big red hat. God, it looks really ridiculous. But according to religion, it symbolizes getting together for long-term things, and this could apply in this situation. I think this person's a little bit concerned about where it could go. And if you'd want to play ball with them, because it takes 2 to throw the ball from A to B. That's what I'm thinking. This person is probably wondering, if I threw the ball over there, will they catch it? That's what I'm thinking. Anyways, Virgo, that's what I got for you. This seems like this sounds like a wonky kind of situation of somebody that might have some, I don't really know how I feel about this, but I'm still trying. I really am. Oh, but I'm reversed and then I'm upright. I just can't make it. What am I supposed to do? That's why I got all these swords around me. Boy, it's ridiculous. Can you imagine living life with swords around you? Claritin Sword DX. Walmart. $19.99. Pick it up now. Ask your pharmacist if it's right for you. Blah, 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 blah. See where this is going? Ridiculous. I think it's possible here this person, Virgo, kind of wants you, but doesn't really know how to deal with this insurmountable load. Might be really ridiculous for them. I don't know. You be the judge of that. I'm not Judge Judy. I'm just a tarot reader. Alright, we're going to move on to Pisces. I'm kind of getting sick of these readings. I just kind of want to finish up here. I'm getting tired. Alright, we're going to Pisces now. If you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Pisces, then we're doing your reading. Good for you. A lot of these readings have been way too serious, and I can't do serious readings. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna lose my mind. I just can't do it. Every fucking readings, it's just like a big circus when I read it. But today has been, it's been a little bit more serious. Yeah. A little bit more mature. Gotta be mature. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna do Pisces now. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Pisces, your sign is gonna be red next. Wonderful. So about the person that's most on our Pisces collective mind. Romantic interest of Pisces, please. Would like to know who this person is and how they feel towards Pisces. 2 cards. Romantic interest of collective of Pisces, please. So we have Wheel of Fortune, we got fixed sign energy, and we also have Leo energy with the 6 of Wands in the reverse here, Pisces. Clarify the 6 of Wands in reverse. So this, I'm going to take that Ace of, I'm going to take that Judgment. So this person was trying to accomplish something of some degree, or wanted to steer things in a certain direction potentially, or has an agenda of some sort. Tell me more about the Judgment. Why is Judgment showing here? What, 9 of Pentacles? Pair of Cups. Tell me one more card with the Judgment. 10 of Cups. Oh Okay. Tell me more about Ace of Pentacles. So this person could have been deliberating about somebody from the past. Oh. Am I reading that right? Oh, it's Two of Pentacles. Okay. I thought it was Ten of Pentacles. What the fuck? So whoever this person is, Pisces, is somebody I think that in some ways has a priority or an agenda. Alright, we have Three of Cups here and Ten of Cups. This is showing up in the clarification, suggesting that this person could have somebody from the past here that they've been dealing with. I think this is the main focus of this person, the Ten of Cups, which suggests something that's fulfilling long-term, something memorable, something they want. That's favorable to you, but it can also be favorable to somebody else. The reason I'm saying that is because Three of Cups can talk about past lovers. It is a card which, once again, has three cats. You, them, and somebody else. Just saying. Judgment is an internal tower. It does talk about who do I deal with? Is it Pisces or somebody else? I don't know. I don't make the decision. You do. Alright? How you make your decision is different for everyone. Alright? But it's important. It's important to you, and it changes the outcomes to everything around you. Alright? Does this have to be related to you? No. But my intuition is telling me it's related to you. I think this person's feeling and thinking about something around that. In other words, that it could be, once again, you kind of have to use your judgment a little bit when you're watching these tarot readings on how it relates to your situation. My initial feeling is that this person is reflecting on something that maybe you've said to them, but I can't really tell if it's something that this person wants. All right. In other words, have you told them that you want a long-term connection, or that's the focus of yours, or have they said that to you? I don't know. You be the judge of that. Whatever. All right, but it's all channeling back up to the Six of Wands in reverse, and this talks about there could have been a setback. Six of Wands, when it's reversed, directly talks about a loss in battle. It can also talk about a competition. It can also talk about a fight with a lover, or but just because you have one setback or a loss doesn't mean it's game over. It's like they talk about in a war. A war is never lost if over one battle. It takes a lot of battles to lose a war, and it's the same thing that applies here. You can have one hiccup, one minor setback a couple times, but it doesn't mean the whole thing's over. It's the same thing that applies here. Six of Wands emerged just because it's reversed could be negative, but it doesn't mean that things are grossly negative. All right, but this person was trying to achieve something here, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse suggests that there was probably some imbalance, something that wasn't really kind of like handled the right way, or it wasn't discussed properly, or something like that. It could have led to some problems here. My assumption is it's over something around a long-term connection, or discussions around that. Family could be a thing for sure here. Children could be a thing here. Tell me about Wheel of Fortune. What do we need to know about that? We got Star here. And I'm pretty sure we got that from another side. Tell me more about Wheel of Fortune and their feelings. There's the Tower. It's the reverse here, though. So this is something in their feelings about some significant event that they're kind of still revisiting or having a hard time letting go, but wanting things to change and be different. This could be someone that's... God. It's really negative, but it's kind of like something that didn't go to plan, or it kind of ended abruptly. And it's a reflection in some ways of, things were great the way they used to be, and it's, for some reason it changed, or it didn't really go to plan. And then reflecting back on it, even though that's not really healthy, because it's like, hey, it's already gone, it's already done. What happened, happened. But some people like to reminisce and reflect back on that shit. It's kind of like it's comforting to them, because it's like they see you or see qualities about you that they want, but then they're kind of like detaching back to how it used to be. Now, this may not be significant if it's a couple weeks or a couple months, but if it's been a couple years, people change over a couple years. So the way that you used to act may not necessarily reflect how you are now. Perhaps you were somebody then that you are now. You're not now, that could be something like that. The Wheel of Fortune is oftentimes describing change. It can describe things happening regardless of what you want to do. It's just, it's gonna happen. You know, it's fate. So it could be some change here that's going on. There's enough cards here to suggest this person's reminiscing about something that they want, either you or them. It's kind of confusing reading here, Pisces. Some degree of a at lightest energy be a setback. Alright. So about the person that's most on Pisces' mind. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Pisces. The person that's showing up in this reading, a romantic interest of Pisces, would like to know how they see Pisces currently. One card. We're on Pisces. Eight of Pentacles. So this person sees you actively. A couple ways I can look at this. One, they could see you as somebody that's willing to work with them. Number two, it could be somebody that is open and interested in expressing what you want or what you're willing to work with them on. Number three, this could also be indirect communication, that you are telling them about priorities and things that you're interested in or things that you want to do with your life or what you're focused on. That's how they see you. So something around that. It's not bad. It's actually pretty positive. So this person sees you as a hard worker potentially, or even somebody that's focused on career, finance, or stability, or trust, or your goals, anything around that. All right. So about the person that's most on Pisces' mind. Person that's showing up in this reading, a romantic interest of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, Pisces only. Would like to know this person's near future intentions towards our Pisces. Two cards. Oh, wrong deck. Wrong deck. I don't want to use my standard. No. We have one card drop out. We have Seven of Wands. So we have double Leo energy. We have Leo energy with the Six of Wands in reverse. And we have Seven of Wands now showing up in the future. Go figure. We have one more card for the person that's most on Pisces' mind. Romantic interest of Pisces. Person that's showing up in this reading. Near future intentions. Give me two cards. I'm going to do three for you. There we go. So we have Four of Swords here. We got Libra energy, and we have Virgo energy with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This person could potentially stall here in the future, unfortunately. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know what that's about, but look at that. Two of Wands reverse. So for some reason, this person might stall with you in the future, Pisces. Not make a decision about something. This is coming back to their feelings. Like, this person's probably upset or annoyed or stuck on something from the past, or not over something. It may not be significant, but it's enough for them to stall. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Page of Pentacles. So they're not going to move forwards with something. How odd. What is the reason? Why is this person stalling? For the person that's most in Pisces' mind, romantic interest, why did they stall in the near future? Judgment. Look at that. Made a choice about something. I don't know where this is going, Pisces. Don't really care. This person seems to have an agenda. You don't fit into it in some ways. There's some roadblock here. Two of Wands in reverse can just be sitting in your ass. You're not even making a decision. It's going to the lame horse. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That's not a good card that you want to see when it's getting things off the ground and growing somewhere positive. It's not terribly negative. It just says somebody that's stalling. It breaks some things. And the Four of Swords can also talk about a lack of communication or problems with that. Fears, phobias, and anxiety. Someone that's anxious is probably not going to make rash decisions or move things forward quickly. Alright, and furthermore, Seven of Wands. And it's going to directly, this is not what you want to go to the Seven of Wands. This is just, this is a start. This is taking an opportunity and working with it. It's going to fart here with a club. Just saying. Judgment card, internal tower, making a decision about what you want to do with your life and where you want to go. There must be something that's significant here. The Eight of Pentacles can also talk furthermore about romantic situations where you're both aligning, and this person sees you as somebody that either connect with or they don't, you know, about what you're into and what they're into and how do you guys connect or fit with each other, that kind of thing. So there might be some. Does this mean things are over? No, it just means there might be a delay. That's all I'm really saying, Pisces. I think there might be some degree of a delay. But anyways, uh, let's get one more card for you, Pisces. I'm going to finish up this reading here. What does Pisces need to know about the situation? Give me one card. One card for our Pisces. Nine of Swords. Wow. I'd probably say if you like this person, Pisces, I would probably just tell them that. You know, say what your feelings are and then back off. The Knight of Swords is a great card to do that because it's someone, like I said, I've already spoke about this card before. It is somebody that takes action, says what they want, they speak directly, clearly, decisive. Just say what you want to this person. Keep it short, keep it sweet, don't ramble on. I'll probably say that you're open to things, you want things to happen, and it either happens or it doesn't. But you also kind of just, you know, the Knight of Swords is also someone that's a little bit blunt and a little bit like cutthroat. In other words, that's like, you know, I'll tell you what's on my mind and how I feel, but if, you know, if you want to dick me around or jerk me around or kind of take me around, you know, wait around for 3, 4 months, 5 months, whatever like that, I'm not doing that. You know, this is what's on the table. Here's a great offer. I'm open to you. I want to talk with you, but hey, you know, if you're not sure and you got some problems, stuff like that, then I'm gonna have to move on. You know, just be clear, decisive, and direct. That's your advice there. What you need to know, I guess. All right, Pisces. That kind of is the end of that. You are the last sign for this particular reading. This is part 2 of Person in Your Mind. Hopefully, someone got something out of that. Please give me a like, folks. If you haven't liked me already, I really appreciate it. Even if the reading didn't resonate, it really helps the channel out to grow. And thank you once again to Kids Cards for sponsoring the channel today. And Jerry, obviously, he's been very pleasant and very nice to kind of, you know, promote what sign we're on and stuff like that. I'll make you a moderator in the future, Jerry. So I appreciate you for hanging out the whole reading. It's very kind of you. We didn't have Leo in the Blues or Indigo Moon today, so I will post the timestamps myself, but it will be probably about a half hour after, and I'll probably put the subtitles and everything in the settings once the video is processed. So thank you everyone that stayed through to the end. Appreciate you. Love all of you. You have a great night, and good to see you, Michelle, and anyone else. I'm sorry if I missed you or didn't say your name or anything like that, but I appreciate all of you that hung out and chilled with Aurawest Tarot. Right? Once again, even if the story didn't resonate, but hey, folks, you know, it is what it is. The cards come out the way they do. I just read what they say. So hopefully you got something out of this. I'll see you in the next one. We'll probably do, I think Let's Spy on Them is going to be the next video that I do in a couple days. Alright. Have a good night, guys. Good seeing you all. Bye for now.